in the building. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, fuck it though with the bucket though. Murr with the bucket hat. What's up, Marky Mark?
What up?
What's going
Marky Mark.
on? Marky Mark and the City Boys. We gotta get you a shirt like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sound right. Sound about right.
As per usual, happy hump day. Our new thing is Merv is always eating. What you chewing on now, Merv?
Some fried oysters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's enjoying that. Usually when Murphy, he'd be like, yo, man, I ain't eat all day. It ain't that this shit is good, but I'm just hungry. You know what I mean? I'm going to guess fried oysters is good.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I
There you
mean,
go.
And you know what else, right? Fried oysters is aphrodisiac. So you fuck later and make your dick harder.
I've heard that.
Ah.
I've heard that before.
Aha. Write that down, y'all, in case y'all didn't know that.
All right.
Well, I did hear that about seafood and chocolate being aphrodisiac. I did hear about I heard that. But anyway, as it so happens, you are eating now on Wednesday, so we will have to make this a mukbang show one day. All of us chewing on something.
Yeah.
An ASMR show.
Yeah. I think everybody used to it now, shit.
Listen, at this point, what
Pretty
you
much.
see is what you get with the Guys Network.
Yeah, pretty much.
Other than that, Merv, how was your week? What we got going on midweek? How's everything with you?
But shit's good.
Yeah.
Last day is long because of work, but it's been a good week so far. Been a good week. How about yourself?
It's been pretty good. Today was a rough day at work.
Oh.
You know, one thing I hate about corporate America is we had a meeting today, right? And there was some concerns that, you know, when managers ask you, hey, we're having a meeting, what would you like to discuss? I feel like it's a setup. You don't really want to know what I want to discuss. So you got to keep it, you know, professional.
Right.
But you also want to say how you feel. So luckily I have black managers. So, you know, my black managers is a couple of them and they're pretty cool. So one is from Charleston, one is from Florida. So,
Shit.
you know, we could talk plainly and not have to do the whole corporate lingo. So that's the good thing about it. But then when it all is said and done, you still got to do what the company wants you to do. So it's a double-edged sword. Like,
You must have got black male managers.
I have one female. Well, my direct manager is a black male, right?
Mhm.
And the other manager in that department is a black female. She's the one from Charleston. And the other one is from Florida, from South Florida. But they're both mad cool. It's just, you know, a lot of things is changing corporate wise, and everybody's like not liking the changes. So you know, I work from home, but tomorrow we have to go in the office for an important corporate meeting, whatever that means. Important corporate meeting. So
Need an announcement coming.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So we was all messaging each other like, what y'all think we gonna talk about tomorrow?
That's exactly what's coming. Exactly.
Hey, Facebook user. That's might be TT. Hey, TT.
Yeah.
Mark, what's going on with you? How's everything with you?
Man, it's other than the heat wave going on, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty chill. Like, you know, nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy like in the city. I'm quite sure everybody by now has heard about the Sesame Place fiasco. That's only 40 minutes outside of Philly.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll say like this: 40 minutes outside of Philly is a totally different world entirely. You know what I'm saying? It's only 40 minutes, but trust me, you would feel like you're like light years away.
I believe
so. You know what I'm saying? It's that's what Yamifa is going on up here. That's the talk of, you know, the town right now. You know, more people are coming out, and lawyers are lined up. So it's going to be a nice payday, you know, for, you know, some of them families. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, I'm not sure if Sesame Place got Disney money, but they gonna have to cut the check.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing about black folks though, man, I'm like, man, this is the difference between black folks, white folks, especially when it comes to court, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, white folks, they'll go for the jugular. You know what I'm saying? Look, we want all the Sesame Place, we want all the characters, and we want all the money. You know what I mean? They ain't stopping, right? Black folks, look, man, just pay off my mortgage. You know what I mean? We got a deal. Like, that's black folks. I ain't lying.
I mean but I mean, if my house is paid, great, but I still have bills to pay. Like, I need you to make me comfortable. I need you to make me comfortable.
Like, I understand that, but I'm just saying, if you just bought a new crib 250, 300,000, and you just bought it a couple years ago, you just like, man, that $1,500, $2,000 payment every month coming off the books, that's pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but one thing I say, like, I remember watching this game show. It had to be like years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like a team type thing. I forgot what the shit. It's not a game show was popular or came on a lot, but it was this show, and the black man was the leader of this team. It was black man, it was like a Hispanic dude, and these two white ladies, right? Now, you know what I'm saying? They had to, get the pot up as much as they could, right? So when they split it 4 ways. Now, once this dude got to about 200,000, right? So they answered like 2 questions, right? 200,000 split 4 ways is what, 50 grand, right?
Right.
So you could stop or go on. Man, my man stopped. Like, look, I got 50 grand. We stopping right now. Yo, everybody on the team looked at this boy like he was crazy, but I understood him. I got this 50 grand. You know what I mean? I'm out of debt. Like, he had a I'm out of debt look on his face. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, black folks, we different when it comes to court. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really trying to bang you in the head for about like $10 billion. Like, it, you know what I mean? Like, black, look, what y'all got? Oh, that's what it is? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to stay in court forever. You know what I mean? What black person want to stay in court forever? Like, you know what? We're going to keep this going for another 4 or 5 years because I don't got all my millions. Shit. You know what I mean? Black person, shit, they offer you 1 million years. Where do I sign? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I get it. You know what I mean? Trust me. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things is happening in the world and everybody want their money. I know recently they, I'm not sure if y'all have heard about it, but the gentleman that was accused of, well, he's an older man now. He's 84. He was just exonerated for allegedly killing Malcolm X. He just got what's the word? Pardon? No, not pardon. What's the right word?
Pardon, right?
It's not pardon, but exonerated. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Exonerated.
Yeah, he's been in jail for 20 years. So he's suing New York for $40 million.
Trust me, if they come back to him and say we got 4, you know what I mean? He gonna take it. He ain't gonna be like, oh man, 4 ain't good enough. He gonna take it.
Nah, I think he's gonna get.
Hell no. Mark, this nigga did 20 years.
He did 20 years.
Listen, he did 20 years.
Look, even when they talked about the Central Park 5 Bulls, right? You know what I mean? They got exonerated, they cashed out, right? They said they could have kept him, you know what I mean, in court and went for more money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think they each got about like 25, 30 a piece, which was real nice. But I'm just saying, trust me, this boy, you know what I mean, is 84. You know what I'm saying?
He's really only doing that, I think, for his family because he got more years behind him than ahead of him. So
I like, man,
doing that to give it to his family. Which
I'm gonna say like this, right? Like, I mean, this boy from New York. I'm like, yo, listen, if you living in, you know what I mean, for real, Queens or the Bronx somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and you got little critters running around, trust me, you know what I mean? It's just, like, look, can you all get me in the double digits? All right, cool. You know what I mean? We could work that out. That's what I think.
Yeah, I believe it. I hope he get every dollar.
Man, listen, I hope he get more than a 40. You know what I mean? As somebody, kind of, like we looking at the case from afar, right? You want them to get every single penny, you know what I mean, they can get. But I mean, being in that position, you probably looking around like, man, this ain't really too cool where I'm at. Yo, man, just give me double digits, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got called like I said. You know what I mean? Shoot, nobody wants to keep remaining in court.
True, but at this point, this is the most outside he's been in 20 years. He got time.
Oh yeah. I
He
give him
got
that.
time to sit in court for 40 mil.
I give him that. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say like cases like these, especially discrimination, especially incarceration, the state really don't want to drag these type of cases out anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? The most you see these cases go is 18 months at the most. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to settle it quickly and quiet. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it to be loud. Like, yo, what you want? Okay, cool. All right. You know, we already got enough bad press as is. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll probably settle for like a decent number for him. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it pushing.
Hopefully he gets it. And I hope Cardi B gets her money too, because Tasha K playing these games.
Man, shoot. I'm trying to tell you, I'm surprised the judge.
Pay that $4 million, man.
Listen, this judge in this case with Cardi B and Tasha K must be on Tasha K's side. She ain't nothing like this judge ain't nothing like the judge in the Tory Lanez case. I'm gonna tell you that. If they had that judge, man, that $4 million would have got paid out double. Like, you know what? You taking a little too long to pay the 4. Now I'm making 8. You know what I'm saying? So whoever this judge is, they really dragging their feet on this joint because it seemed like we heard about this case like during the pandemic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this is long enough.
What happens is Tasha K thought she was slick by appealing to kind of drag it out.
Yeah.
But she just recently lost the appeal.
Oh, wow.
So now she guaranteed, and it wasn't what she won. What Cardi B won was not only the defamation, but Tasha K was ordered to take all her stuff down. Everything regarding Cardi B, even if she's mentioned for a millisecond, Tasha K was instructed to take everything off, strip her whole YouTube and everything, Instagram, all her social medias of everything regarding Cardi B, and she did not. She thought she was slick and went on interviews and was like, talk about, oh, I ain't got it, talking slick, and tried to stall it by appealing and lost the appeal. So now that's it. Pay her money.
Well, can she appeal again, or that's it? Like, can she just go to a higher court? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it all works, but I'm just saying, like I'm like in maybe not in cases like this, but I'm like in cases where somebody's incarcerated. They can just keep moving up the ladder all the way to Supreme Court. I didn't know if it worked like that in civil.
I have no idea, but at this point, she has went to trial. She
lost twice.
She appealed. She lost. At this point, I'm not sure if she has any more fight in her, but pay Cardi B her money. She's not missing it. It's not like she's in need of $4 million. $4 million she spent on Culture. She don't even $4 million is Culture's.
Hey, that's $4 more million for Culture. You know what I'm saying? That's $4 more million for Culture. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't mad at that.
What's the son's name? I forgot the son's name.
Shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they named that boy.
Oh man, it's gonna bother me if I don't know the name. Yeah. Cardi B's son name.
We know Google. We know it's gonna bother you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wave. His name is Wave.
Wave. Okay, Wave.
Culture and Wayne, they twins. They was just born a few years apart because they look the exact same.
Okay, gotcha.
What's on your mind, real quick, before we get into these topics? Anything crazy that you've seen in social media today or this week? It's been quite a lot. It's been an interesting week. It's very interesting.
I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna be responding to y'all.
Not responding to us.
Yeah, responding to y'all.
You trying to drive? You want us to drive the boat?
No, I'm gonna drive the boat, and goddamn, I'm gonna respond.
Oh boy. All right, so let's get into our first one. We're gonna start here. This is always
I got it.
Okay.
All right, so we got some new segments. We created today. It's going forward on every Wednesday, but the day is freestyle. We're gonna see what's already been heavy on your heart. from these segments that we're about to do. First one we're gonna do is If I Rule the World. And all of this is coming. You can recognize all this because it's all songs, hip hop songs or R&B related. All right. So this segment is If I Rule the World. So this is. I want y'all to think of this any like celebrity event or situation or even something that you saw on Facebook. You saw some bullshit on Facebook or on internet that if you rule the world, if you could change the result, you can change the result of any situation right now. If you rule the world, what the fuck would it be? Would it be the outcome from a court case? Would it be would be one of the shit? Would it be Rihanna? Would you rather be Rihanna baby daddy? So if you rule the world, what
I'll be Rihanna baby daddy. I'll do it. I am the pappy.
So if I rule the world, what the fuck are you changing?
Oh man, there's so much. There's so much.
We got to choose one.
See.
All right. I would, if I ruled the world, I would make Chloe not ever want to do nothing else with Tristan ever again in life. Ever. If I had the red button to stop it, that is what I would stop. Because she is looking like a plumb fool in these streets. Every time, one thing Tristan will do is Tristan. And he never misses a chance to make Chloe like a goddamn fool. Him and Jada must be talking. They must have a plan. You gonna fuck up Will life, I'm gonna fuck up Chloe life. Because every time Chloe blinks, this nigga is making her look like a dumbass. So if I was able to rule the world, I would have them have never met. How about that?
Hear that?
I would have them never have met. Ever.
Them motherfuckers still together? They can't be still together.
She still run after him.
Together, but they are having a child together.
Hey, no, she still pays bills. He don't spend his money.
They're having it. Okay, so you look like you don't know what's going on. All right, so let me put you on. It has been rumored and alleged, which I believe to be true, that Chloe and Tristan are currently having another baby by surrogate.
Whoa.
So let's go to the timeline. Chloe wants all her children to have the same father, regardless if this father is Tristan Thompson. Regardless of who this nigga is, she wants all her kids to have the same baby daddy. That's some ghetto shit. But anyway, the baby that we realized of his most recent debacle with the babies and the side pieces in December. But this woman allegedly, she might actually be due soon because she was impregnated with the baby in November of last year. It was discovered in December that Tristan was having another baby by someone else. So the woman was already pregnant by the time this latest news story had came out. So she couldn't have the surrogate abort the baby. So the surrogate is keeping the baby. So now, and we're in July of 2022. So most likely this baby is probably going to be born soon. They will be having a second child by surrogate. So welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations on the new bundle of misery, not even joy. I mean, I don't know. But yeah. So they're having another baby together. But they didn't have sex together. Yeah.
So if you
listen, I don't understand how either she is very digmatized or very stupid or possibly both. Because Tristan is not an ugly dude. He's just really a bad guy. But she did say that he was a good father. So maybe that might be the reason why she wants to still have a baby with him, but not be in a relationship with him. But yeah,
but she still want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? That's why she paying the bills. You know what I mean? Let me spend some money on him. You know what I mean? Maybe you come back to me. I got you. Hey, the fellas do that a lot. Seriously. I know chicks, you know what I mean, bro? Yeah, he be giving me money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, I give it to him sometime, but as long as that money coming in, I'm cool. I think Tristan just playing the same game.
Man, you know what? All this time we've been talking about how powerful pussy is. I just think is Tristan's finally telling people, yo, Dick strong as fuck too.
Apparently.
That's all I think this is, Mark. Like all the time we kept saying, yo, the power of the pussy. But shit.
The power of the PUSSY.
Tristan's making a case that niggas got some power too. And you fuck them right, and you fuck them good, and all night, you damn near do what the fuck you want.
I mean, shoot, you know, I like, man, other than, you know, getting stabbed, you know, about to get stabbed or shot at. I mean, if you can avoid those things, you know what I mean, for it, then you cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of shit is happening. You know what I mean? You give it to her good, you know what I'm saying? And then, man, you know, she the chick who like to get upset, argue, and do all type of shit like that. Your reflexes better be really good. Trust me. She'll still stay with you. She'll be right there in the hospital with you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, yeah, I got stabbed. Like, yeah. You trying to signal to the doctor, like, yeah, it's her right here. You know what I mean? But not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Yeah,
before she pulled the tubes out on him.
What money he got? He already told one of the side chicks, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. I ain't got no money.
Oh yeah, well of course he gonna tell her that.
Get out of it.
All of them say that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when Iverson, you know what I mean, got divorced. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he stood up in the court and pulled his pockets out his pants. He's like, look, I don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They all do it. Look, I don't got no money for you. I don't got none. You know what I'm saying? Just like Ike Turner in the Tina movie, right? In Tina Turner movie. You know what I mean? Look, man, my money tied up. It's in investments and other shit. I don't got no money. All of them say that. Every one of them.
So, Mark.
Yeah.
If you was in that position, if you ruled the world, you could goddamn change one situation.
Man, I need everyone out here working, you know what I'm saying, to earn 5 times whatever they make right now. You know what I'm saying? They pricing this shit out too far. And I'm like, man, listen, what's crazy is back in your home state, Becca, I'm like, man, it's people who really pay like 4 bands a month to live in a fucking box. That's like insane.
This is the whole apartment.
No, it's work. No, that's it's worse though. But it's like yo, living like, imagine y'all mean a college dorm, right? Like your whole y'all mean bathroom. I ain't talking about the nice shit they put on for the college kids now. I'm talking back in the day when we was in college. What was it? A fucking room, 2 closets, 2 desks. You know what I mean? If you had a single, you just move the beds together and that was it. That is the apartment in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know, but the salaries ain't going up. I'm like, so wait a minute, hold up. The rent going up, food up, everything else up, but salary ain't going up. Right. I mean, whatever job you do, you should get 5 times, you know what I mean, for a more pay. That if I ruled the world, that'd be, hey, I'll be taxing these companies mandatory. I like, listen, man, yo, well, the janitor, you know what I mean, for the bowl, the landscape or whatever, you get 50,000. Well, guess what? Today he getting 250. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all owe him that. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So I like, if I rule the world, everybody gonna make this money. Y'all corporate motherfuckers who got billions and got 7 yachts and 6 planes. That shit is over. You know what I mean? 1 yacht and 1 plane, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all you get. You know what I mean? If anybody even try to buy 2 planes, you know what I mean? Yo, look, we hauling your ass in court. You know what I'm saying? Ate up, man. And oh man, don't get me started on them damn pastors. I already had one, but that would have been my second one. I'd have been attacking them damn TV preachers. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been coming after them like a motherfucker. You know, but that's another story for another day. But everybody should get 5 times whatever salary they make. That's what I think. I
like that. And if that happens, then that means Chloe don't need Tristan no more.
No, she's still going. She's still going to want Tristan.
Well,
you know
might
what I'm saying?
Not be her no more. Maybe it's the other way around.
Well, think about it. You know what I mean? If her salaries go up, she's probably a billionaire. Like Tristan, I'll give you $1 billion if you just act right. All right, yo, listen, I can act right for 24 hours, but I don't know if I can do more than 24 hours. Yeah, I don't know if I can promise that. I understand. You know what I mean? Shoot, you know, Tristan, you know what I mean? For real, I know we on the phone with good old brother Johnny Depp. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, City Boy of the Year. You know what I mean? For real, you know, so like we good.
Tristan is trying to take that #1 spot from Future. He's
You know what I
trying
mean?
hard too. And he neck and neck. Because I mean, some of the shit that Tristan is doing, I don't even think Future did. Future ain't having no baby about somebody who's not with by
listen,
no like that's some
like man.
shit right there.
Hey, listen,
I don't like you. I'll never be faithful to you. I'm currently holding the hand of some other chick somewhere else, but me and you about to have a baby.
But I'm like, man, they all in the mix. They trying to figure out how to beat a chick in court for $12 million. Like, yo, brother Johnny, how do I do that shit? She was just talking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm still trying to find a way. I just won about 1,200. I don't even need 12 million. Just give me 1,200 in court. You know what I mean? I'm good. I could haul in about at least 20 of them easy. You know what I mean? She was talking shit, Judge. So was she. So was she. You know what I'm saying? I like this one try to run me over with a car. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. I need that.
That's crazy. I'll never understand, but I guess.
I got you. All right, Merv. If you rule the world, what you changing, homie?
Yo, first thing I'm changing is fucking child support rules. Because these goddamn women, goddamn living off fucking child support. Like,
crazy.
You be amazed how many motherfuckers will go to like apply for a loan, like a car loan or some shit, and be like, what's your form of income? And that motherfucker will say child support. Nigga, what? you really that's it? That's all you do? You fuck. Every time you need more money, you just fucking get another baby. That's a goddamn source of income. How the fuck are you making $1,500 a month, goddamn, off child support as your income? And then nigga, I'm the great. Child support need a big ass adjustment. The rules need to be adjusted big time.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, you can go to any courthouse in the country, right? You know what I'm saying? First thing Monday morning, you know what I mean, family court. It's going to be a line around the block. I don't care what city you in. That's exactly what you're going to see at family court. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, it looks bad because the dudes in line look defeated already. They don't even look like, you know what I'm saying, they look dejected. They already know they about to lose. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of that, you know, even if they a good father, they walking in there real bad. So I was just like, man, the ones who got a lawyer, they look okay. You know what I'm saying? They like, all right, listen, she might rule in our favor because I got the lawyer here, but I like the ones who don't got no lawyer, they just got their head down. I just give them a fist pump. I just do one of them, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your head up, brother. That's it.
Yeah, that's one of them. I'm like, listen,
that's a good one.
I need goddamn. I'm making like specific shit. Like, if you're a street nigga, your child support. I think your child support is going to. If your baby mama puts you on child support, you're a street nigga. Your shit gotta be higher. You know why? Because goddamn women, they don't bother street niggas for child support. They don't bother their ass. All them like, yo, can you at least goddamn see your son every other week? Can you see your daughter every other week? That's the kind of shit.
He might be dropping a bag, so she might not have nothing to argue with because he got street money. So he'll give her, you know, a lot of money in a rubber band, and it may not be an issue. But the dudes that have a job that also has, you know, taxes and all kinds of other stuff coming out their check and child support, they probably don't get no money. So that's why they beefing about paying it.
They pay more money in child support.
Yeah. It's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when a bull he get put on child support and the judge go heavy on him, and you know what I'm saying? It's bad though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, man, I had a homie like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple times, you know, I was like, yo, go ahead and take this, man. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he just trying to get by, and he trying to do it, you know, the right way. You know what I'm saying? And everything. And it's rough, man. Like,
Man,
rough.
Mark, I don't know if it was real or not, but they posted one time this motherfucker had got his paycheck, and I think he had several kids. And by the time child support came out of his paycheck, a nigga netted like $39.45.
How can you live off 39 damn
It
dollars?
went viral. I don't know if this shit was made up or what, but it went goddamn viral. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I think I seen something like that. I don't know if it was that amount, but it was like child support and it said it like 4 times or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's like child support, child support, child support, child support. So I'm like, obviously you had 4 kids, but I was like, man, they destroyed that check. I was like, that check, I was like, it sure wasn't triple digits. It was double. You know what I mean? It was definitely double digits in there. It wasn't triple.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of changes need to be made because there should be. Child support is a system that's manipulated like a motherfucker that attacks the good that attacks the fucking dads that are trying to be there, and it's somehow the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck is able to just goddamn get around this shit. And the moms only if the moms don't want you, then they're gonna goddamn be loose. Lose a lackadaisical.
Ish.
But if they goddamn mad at you, they use child support as a weapon. So it just need to be goddamn modified where it can't be used as a goddamn weapon or a crush, or you just gonna goddamn use your pussy to have a bunch of babies and just play everybody on child support. And that's your source of income. You don't work, you don't do a motherfucking thing. Your job is getting fucked. That's been your job, is getting fucked.
Yeah, well shit. They don't give a
we have women like that's out there right now.
Them women don't give a damn about a Roe versus Wade. Shit, I'm telling you that right now.
So yeah, so that could be a segue into because it seemed like Becca's about to jump into it. So that could be a segue into the Venus versus Mars. Beck,
we could do that.
Segue into Venus versus Mars. So this is basically men versus women. What situation you seen where the men is taking the man's side, women's taking woman's side, or just a situation has happened that's just started a goddamn Facebook, internet, social media war between men versus women. And that's the Venus versus Mars. That's our Venus versus Mars segment that we'll be doing going forward every week. So, but today we just off the top of our heads right now. So, Beck, you got anything?
Well, the latest and greatest in church news is, according to T.D. Jakes Samuels, he believes that people these days are raising women to be men. And that is the reason why women are staying single and why men are leaving them. He says that women are not women anymore. Women want to be the man. They want to be the head of the household while the man just follows their lead. And it got everybody in an uproar because how you gonna tell somebody that they're raising their children to be men when your children are sexual predators?
Is that right?
Correct. So one of his
you said T.D. Jakes, right?
Yes. So T.D. Jakes,
and his kids are sexual predators.
His daughter allegedly has an issue with is it sex trafficking? She has like some kind of issues with that. She's been in the news. It's been in the news, but it's been quiet in the news.
Of course,
because her father's T.D. Jakes. So he was basically saying, like, right now, and I kind of understood what he was saying. I wish I could play the audio, but I don't want to get us clipped. I understood what he was saying. He was basically saying that women have become so dominant and prominent in their careers and in their fields where they have become more independent, it has shifted to women being independent to women not needing men to women now thinking they are men.
Well, Beck, there's a saying that I've heard from the OGs. You know what I'm saying? That I've heard several, like, long time ago. And just been recent. I just recently heard it again this year. I think probably last month. And the saying is, a woman will grow a dick if you let her. So yeah, you got a little bit of a point, because it's now, is it with the woman becoming this way? Is it nature? Is it nature versus nurture? Is it natural, or is being molded that way?
Yeah.
But it does fuck up the natural order of things, as far as like relationship, household. But you know, motherfuckers probably think that shouldn't be the natural order in the goddamn more.
And I think that was the point that he was making. But you know, women, and this is gonna sound bad, I don't care. Women have taken that protect Black women to hate Black men or hate men in general. So I kind of understood what he was saying, because there are a lot of women out there that really do have the stance that they don't need any dude, and there's no dude that can match up to them. Like, so that kind of does keep them single, because y'all could attest to this. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you run into a woman that has that mentality, you're not interested in want to be with her or date her. You may want to smash and dash, but you're not interested in being with her any longer than that because of her attitude.
Yeah, usually you're more than likely going to you're more than likely going to butt heads. All right,
Right.
And usually women in that have that kind of belief usually has no compromise in them.
I used to be like that. That's the reason why I can speak to that. Because prior to meeting my husband, I was very much like that. I wasn't angry towards men or nasty towards men, but I definitely had that attitude. Like, I've been a single mom and having to make executive decisions for me and my daughter for her whole life for the past 11 years. And being a mom, especially when my daughter was younger, it was really hard to date because she was young and I need to find a sitter. And then after a while, you start to feel like, if I'm going to leave my child with somebody, you got to be worth it. And at that point, I wasn't meeting no dude that was really worth it. So I'm not going to just put my child in somebody else's hand, or just because I want to get rid of her so bad to be in your face, and you're not even all that interesting or engaging. So it was a lot of times where men would, I guess, kind of show interest, but I also feel like men don't know how to speak to women and show like real interest. They just only show that they want to fuck her and think that she's supposed to like that, but that's actually off-putting. Whole nother topic. So a lot of the time,
ain't that real interest? You're just interested in
well,
let
me tell y'all one thing about that. Let me just tell y'all, and I'm not sure if women have put y'all on, but let me put you on. If you're dealing with a certain type of woman, you wanting to have sex with her is not a turn on. She's not attracted to that. That is actually a big turn off, because
women want to be lied to.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that may be a topic. Do women want the truth or not? That might be. We can maybe do that next Wednesday, because that is a real thing. Like, a woman, you telling a woman that you want to fuck her don't mean nothing, because she gets told that several times a day, all the time. If she's an attractive woman, then you got to know that she's been told that several times that day. So you saying it is not going to matter. You have to be different. So, you know, you have to know how to actually tell a woman you're interested in her without saying, or even if that is the premise, because we are visual. So yeah, a man's gonna see an attractive woman. That's the first thing that comes to his mind. Same thing with women. We see a fine dude and we're like, oh, what he packing with? Like, what he, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I understood exactly what TD Jakes was saying. It just didn't come out right, especially from him, because people already think that male preachers have a disdain against women anyway. Most of the preachers that are married, women are in the background and just don't say nothing. So they don't really take that stance correctly from black male preachers anyway, because a lot of them cheat. So they cheat with the congregation. So a lot of them you can't really take their word for it anyway. But I get what he was saying. Like I know women who will perpetually be single just based on that niggas ain't shit attitude. If he can't do more for me than I'm doing for myself, I don't need him. I see that all the time. And I can totally understand where he was coming from with that.
But the crazy thing is, women nowadays want to be independent, have a lot more say, but they still also want the man to damn be the provider and the protector for everything. So it's
confusing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's what y'all believe. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. Women want to be able to do their own thing and tell the man what to do too.
Of course. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like they want to be independent and be with a man that appreciates their independence. And I want him to understand that I need my space and all of that. Okay, that sounds good. But what she really is meaning to say, but she won't say because it's going to get her looked at crazy, is I want a nigga to do what I say and be able to spend his money and he'd be okay with that. That's what she really wants. She's not going to say it to you like that.
Or, you know what I mean, she just wants to control him. You know what I mean? Because you do have women out there who just, look, I don't really care if he got no money or not. Long as, you know what I mean, I can control him, you know what I'm saying, I'm good. You know, I like that, so it happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Why you got that face, Merv?
It's crazy.
Listen, this guy,
yeah, it's out of pocket right now. Definitely out of pocket.
It's just crazy how it is now, yo.
It is.
Yeah, it's because now it's like they want women want their cake and eat it too.
Right. And
they want to be the 2020 they want to be the 2020 version of the new modern day woman, but they still want the 1960 version of guys.
The 1960 version of guys.
Or the 1950s. Huh?
That version of man was the breadwinner. He was the one that had the job, and she was the one that's staying at home and couldn't do nothing because she couldn't vote. She couldn't have a bank account. She couldn't step out the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're saying.
So they don't want that man.
No. You being too literal right now. They still want that. They want the man with working, paying for everything, the protector and the provider, but they want the 2020 version of the new modern day woman. So they still want people to make their money. They still want people to be independent, make their money, vote, but they want people every paycheck they get want to go to a bank account.
Right.
Yes, they want
not to the joint account.
Her
account. Not to the joint account.
Exactly.
Her account.
Her account. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is the 1960s version of the guys, but they want to be able to be the 2020 version of the new modern day independent woman.
I couldn't be a dude. I'd be a Tristan. I'd be a Tristan if I was a nigga. I'm telling you right now. If I was a dude, I would be a Tristan because these chicks are wilding. Okay, I would be a Tristan, a Future, a Nick Cannon. If I had a dick, I would be a whole asshole.
I see nothing wrong.
That's in the road. So I feel like you're giving us validation. So Mark, next time we do what we do, all you got to remember Becca's voice.
Yeah. I think
she'll be doing the same shit I'm doing right now.
I think I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna play the show for some females. Let me skip to about 44 minutes. Yeah. Listen to this. Okay, cool. Are we straight now? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it sounds harsh, but I think that women have lost the ability to be honest when it comes to this Venus versus Mars stuff. I really do think that I think that times have changed so much that women have excelled and have done great for themselves so much that they forget that the men are watching, right? And the men are seeing their actions, and it is disgusting. And a lot of them want men so bad. I see on social media, I haven't been on social media in a few weeks because it's too much. But I see women all day, every day posting affirmations. I am this. I am worthy of that. A man will draw himself to me. I am beautiful. I will get what I deserve. All of that shit. But they are nasty people. They have personality. They have very bad character traits, but they are manifesting a husband. They put a post, "Dear future husband, I can't wait to get home so I can cook for you." There is no man that's going to come to your house so you can cook for him with your nasty ass attitude. You'll be
Yeah.
cooking for your dog. That's why you want a fucking dog so bad. You want somebody else in the house to give you some unconditional love because every man you run into tells you you are a nasty bitch.
So
Terrible.
Terrible.
should I take this topic left right now?
Nah, I'm like, man, it's more places you can go with this topic. Trust me.
You can make a left turn or U-turn.
Yo.
I like you could
park on the
turn
side of the
any
highway,
way
but
you want.
So let's talk about this Venus versus Mars thing, right? And let's talk about it from the Black Venus versus the Black Mars specifically.
Okay.
So why is Mars going to the white Milky Way?
Because they are submissive and they don't give too much back talk. And they can have the body of a black girl, but the disposition of a white girl. That's a perfect mix for them niggas.
Yeah, that.
But women don't understand. But a lot of women don't understand that. I had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Well, I love my sisters, right? So if I marry, it's gonna be a sister. But I would definitely fuck outside my race. Definitely fuck a white girl.
Of course.
But I have to have a conversation with just let that for the record. Well, I had a conversation with a black female a couple weeks ago, and that came up, and she said she's totally against. We were talking about somebody famous, and they was like they're glad that he married somebody, that he's married to somebody black. Damn, who the fuck was it? But anyway,
probably like LeBron or a celebrity, because a lot of people.
It wasn't LeBron, but he falls in the same category. It was somebody famous. It was somebody very established. It was actually a black woman that was established, and she's more famous than her husband. Her husband was black, and she was like, she's glad that she married black. I said, yeah. I said, be real with you. It's usually the niggas that become rich and famous and marry out. It's not usually the black females. It's usually the niggas. And she's like, yeah, I agree with you. I said, now on that same token, now it's usually the black women that push the niggas to the outside race. And she lost it. She lost her shit. Straight lost her shit. I'm like, are you listening to respond? Are you listening to understand? Because I broke it down on what a lot of the issues are. All right. I was like, most of the other races are, when it comes to women, not combative, less attitude, more submissive. So I mean, you gotta look in the mirror. You gotta be like Michael Jackson and look in the damn mirror.
Yeah.
There's a reason why a lot of established millionaires, entertainers, or whatnot have gone outside their race.
But I also think it's proximity too, because when you get into that realm where you're wealthy, you are amongst a lot of white people in general, men and women. A lot of the executives, a lot of the people in Hollywood, in the music business, in the movie business, TV business, a lot of them are white. it may not seem like it because we look for rooting for everybody black, but there's a lot of whiteness in that space. So a lot of time it's proximity. Once they reach a certain level, they are surrounded by a lot of white women, and that's who they end up dating in their realm. So most of the men that I know, celebrity men that I know that are with black women, they were shooting with them in the gym.
Right?
So you have the LeBron, you have the Ice Cube, you have the Kobe, you have the people who were with their women
long
before
time
they
ago,
were famous, and they just decided to stay there because Snoop Dogg, they were shooting with them in the gym. It is a great thing when you see a black man celebrity who's doing well, who's respectful. Denzel, even Samuel L. Jackson, all the motherfuckers he done spewed all over the earth. He's still with his wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't realize that these men have been with these women for a very long time. They're 20, 25, 30 years deep. A new man, new wealth, new money, right? Who just got rich the past 5-10 years, right? They ain't been rich for 20 years. They still, their money's still new. They sometimes may not make it to get to a black woman with money. She may already be with someone, either black or white. So a lot of it can breed proximity, but I have been asked that too. Like, how come I never dated anybody but black men? I never wanted to. And someone asked me, you never found a white man attractive? No. But what if you fell in love with a white man? I never will. It's not an option. And it was like, well, you don't know, you love who you love. I know, which is why I would never date a white man to love a white man. I don't care how.
Right. I had that conversation with someone before. It was like, you can't help who you love. I said, that's wrong. You can't.
Absolutely wrong.
You know how you can help who you love? Don't spend no time with that person. Time helps us fall in love with people. So you don't spend the time. If you don't like to spend the time with anybody with that person, you can't fall in love with that person.
Man, look, you better choose your damn happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like, look, if it come in the form of a black woman, cool. If it come in the form of a Spanish woman, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or somebody that got both.
I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be giving a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just like, look, choose your happiness, because I'm like, some people kind of stick to this ideology, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm black, you know what I mean? Because it's been ingrained in them, you know what I mean, since birth. I'm black. I gotta marry black. And I'm not knocking that, you know what I mean? Because that happened in my own family, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying? And I will never knock a race of women because of whatever experiences I had with these particular black women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say like this: if you with somebody, right, and I'm just like, you ain't happy, then why you still with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you better choose your happiness and then see where the chips fall. You know what I'm saying?
But Mark, is the black men that gets judged and criticized if we go outside? Everybody else could get a pass with it. Yo, black guys, especially if you're an eligible desired bachelor, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you successful, and you one of the good niggas, and you fuck around Trump with a beck on your arm. Yo, if looks could kill the first 3 black women, you be dead.
Merv, I actually went through that, right? And this wasn't no dating situation. This was you know what I'm saying? I got a last minute client. My boss called me, right? He like, look, you know what I mean? You got to pick up this lady and her friend, right? I mean, these young white Johns, right? So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what I mean, for real, like mid-20s, something like that. But they was funny as shit, you know what I mean? So we laughing the whole time. I'm driving them to this swanky event at this downtown hotel, right? Now, I get to the light, and I'm laughing it up with the chicks, you know what I mean? We just having a good old time. I happen to look to my left, and I see this black woman in her car, and she got the little black woman with the headgear and all that, like the African garb stuff shit. She gave me this look, like, how dare you have a good time with them white girls in your car? Like, that's the look she gave me.
Like she gave me this look like, man, listen, if she could fire laser beams out her eyes, I'd be dead. Like that was the craziest look I've ever gotten from a black woman in my life. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what the situation is. All she know is there's 4 white girls in the car with me. That's all she know. Man, but so I understand that. Like, I mean, I get it, but it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, here's another thing, you know, I think some black women don't understand. Some black men grow up in like cities and counties where it ain't no other black people but them. You know what I'm saying? What they supposed to really choose from? I'm like, listen, you know, if Lisa was his longtime girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And he go to an all-white school, you know what I mean? And he loved Lisa. I mean, what he supposed to do? He went to a white school, then went to a white high school, then went to a white or damn near white college, right? Look, he like Lisa. Ain't nothing he can do. He like white Lisa. Like, ain't nothing he can do.
And I just want to clear something up because a lot of times people hear it the way that they understand and because of their lifestyle. So it's not about, because I don't want it to seem racist, like don't date outside your race. It's not that. You ultimately do love who you love, but who you love and who you date is still a choice. It is still a choice that you make. So, but you have the option to make another choice, even if you don't want to. That's fine, because it is a certain thing for black women when they see black men with other races, because sometimes it don't have to be a white man. It could be a Chinese man. It could be whomever, right? As long as if their man is not black women are going to be like, why her? You know what I'm saying? So it really don't even matter if it's a white guy. It could just be any guy but a black guy. But there is a such thing as making that decision to only date black men, not being racist of other men, and it being okay. Just like in the reverse, if Craig happened to come up with parents with money and they took him and moved him to Calabasas and he's surrounded by all white everything, those are his options. He's not going to run into a Tasha on any given day to like her. He may run into Lisa and like Lisa, and that is okay as long as he don't talk shit about Tasha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I get where you going. It's the black guys who they might have dated a black girl and she was horrible to the boy, and then he judged every other black woman the same way. Now that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I just like, you know, I don't think you should do that, because if you had a bad experience, it doesn't mean you blame a whole group of people because of your bad experience. Like, that's just like, you know, like if I went to New York, you know what I'm saying, and some fucked up shit happened to me in New York, I can't just be like, yo, New York's a bad place. No, Mark, you just had a bad night in New York. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
goes to what Merv said about that, about drawing them away. Most of the time when you see somebody dating outside their race, it's because they tried their own race and it didn't work out. So they had to go somewhere else. And I get, if it don't work here, try something else. I totally understand that. But there is a way to do it where it doesn't seem racist or discriminatory, right? Yeah, love who you love. Okay, great. But there is a way to do it. A lot of men don't date black women because they never liked their mother, right? A lot of men don't date black women because they want arm candy and they feel like black women are not pretty enough, especially if she's too dark. It's a whole plethora of reasons why a man will intentionally decide not to date a black woman.
True.
But there are many reasons why somebody will intentionally decide to date their own race. And that should be okay. If you want Lisa, then I want Robert. And that is okay. And none of y'all should say a goddamn thing about me having never dating anyone but a black man. My father was a black man. And that's who I seen, everybody in my family. That's who I was raised by. My cousins, all black men. So I have a different love for black men. If the black niggas in your life treated you wrong and you went to Connor, that's your issue, not mine.
So I don't think you should be criticized for that, Becca. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know, like, I think that's just what who you know. So, you know what I mean, what you chose, who you chose, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Becca, You never had a banana?
Never. I've only dated black
Damn.
men.
Never had a banana.
I've never even dated a Spanish man, and I'm half Puerto Rican. Never dated a Spanish man.
Well, I mean, you know, I hate to say, I hate to say it though. I mean, black men are
Or
loved
even had
by
sex with.
black men are loved by, you know, all races though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
They
what they
are,
say.
Mark. They are, and I think
I'm
that's
like,
part
in my
of the-
travels, that's what I seen. That's what I experienced.
Yeah,
Yo.
black men are the prize to other women. Yes.
Hey,
And I do believe that they feel some type of extra battery in their back when they walk in the streets with a black man. Does they know the black man is the shit? Sorry.
you know,
Not sorry.
I'm like, man, you know. But I think sometimes, you know, your environment will kind of determine certain things or whatever. Like, I mean, for me, it's like I grew up in a black ass city, so yeah, of course, yeah. I mean,
You get a black ass chick.
I like, yo, you know, I'm gonna see black girls every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once I got out of like maybe like, you know, middle school and all of that, that's when I started. I was like, oh shit, there's fine chicks in all races. Like, I ain't know that shit at first. I just, you know, oh man, you know, only any chick that I see, like I seen chicks on TV. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, she a Spanish chick, she look good, or this white John look good or whatever, but that was TV. That wasn't like for real, you know what I mean? But then once you start kind of moving on your own, you're not with your parents and, you know, with your, you know what I mean, for your cousins just around the way or whatever, then you start to see what life really like. Now you see like, damn, it's a whole nother side of the city. I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? And then you start figuring out. So this love the black man thing, you see that it has some reach. Like, yo, like, okay, like, oh, hi Mark, how are you? Like, oh, hi Becky.
Hey, wow, she's 30.
Jeez, you know, like, man, I remember this. I mean, like, ninth grade. You know what I mean? And it was this white girl. She had like red hair and shit. I ain't never seen no white girl no red fucking hair before. You know what I mean? Body nice. I'm like, shit, she look all right. Like, yo, let me go over here, and I gave all my hip hop fucking talk and all that shit, and she loved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, you're really like from Philly, like, and yeah, you're really from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm like, all right, but you got a car though, right? Yeah. All right, well, just come through Philly. You know what I mean? For real, you know, I got friends for your friends. Don't worry, we hook it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, but that's how that shit go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you start moving on your own when you're a teenager, that's when you start to see more shit because, you know what I'm saying? It's parts of the city and parts of your state that you've never been to. But then when you're a teenager, you actually get there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit about that in middle school. What you know? You know what I mean? You don't know much in middle school.
I feel you. What you got, Merv? What's next?
Yo, while we talking about the love interest in men versus women, we might as well go ahead and slide into the perfect segue of this segment is called Marvin's Room. All right. Now I think, Mark, I feel like this gonna be your segment every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Because this segment is, yo, I'm using the word nigga, but y'all know everybody's a nigga. White, black, Japanese, male or female. I just call you a nigga. That's my nigga. That's my nigga homegirl. That's my nigga. Like, yo, you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Becca's my nigga. All right. So Marvin's Room is about any nigga in a situation that you done read about, or we done talked about, you done see on the news, or you see on the low, like that motherfucker think he's slick, or she thinks she's slick. She's trying to either give him some pussy on the low, or she trying to holler, or he trying to holler. So I'll give you some examples. Derek Fisher could definitely be in the Marvin's Room segment back in the day. You know what I mean? When you sit beside Vanessa.
Hide your damn wife.
That's an example. So when we talk about Marvin's Room segment, the most current motherfucker that just like the song. You know what I'm saying? He must be not home because he's answering I know you still want me. Like so, that's Marvin's Room is about whoever you know is trying to be slick and slide in the DMs, doing current news.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, shit's crazy because I'm just like, yo, it's a lot of ain't shit people out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even lying. The way the game being played now, it's like, damn, I don't know if anybody, really honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I try to be as honest as I can. Like, look, we gonna have a good time. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, the way this shit being played now, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? And women really be talking like, yeah, this boy right here, yeah, I'm gonna break him. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I know chicks like that. You know what I mean? Like, look, this all have to do slide in, and this how I'm gonna have to do this, do that. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they got the bank cards and they got all type of shit going on, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, you don't got no love for the bull, like nothing.
So Mark, Bev, y'all see anybody news that fit this description? And any current on the low scumbags that was smooth with it?
Man,
Absolutely.
I don't know if they smooth as Derek Fisher. I'm like, Lord, Derek Fisher really was nailing boys' wives, and they didn't find out about it till later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's why that boy Matt Barnes, drove for 3 hours, and jumped over his own fence, for real to fight that bull. Like, I understand. Not that I would have did it, but I certainly understand. I'm just like, man, so the shit is nuts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like Becca got a name for us though.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates. I'm not sure if y'all watched his interview with Carisha, please. Okay. So in the beginning of the interview, it was going pretty well. He was talking about his mental health and things that he did to kind of increase his mental health and lessons he learned and all of that stuff. But then it made a wide left turn to extremely sexual and vulgar and very explicit. And the way he was talking to Young Miami, it was almost like he was shooting his shot. So she had asked him about sleeping with his cousin, right?
Mm-hmm. I heard about this.
And he was like, hell yeah. Like he just the way that he talked was very, I'm not a Kevin Gates fan at all. And that interview, although it was funny, gave me more of a reason why I can't stomach that nigga. The way he talks, he's very vulgar and explicit and disgusting. Like just, but she was giving an example of like different types of situations and he was talking to her like, you know how when someone gives an example and like let's say I'm single and I say, Mark, so if me and you having sex, right? And I decide to put my finger in your butt, what you gonna do? Like he was just asking her questions and you could kind of tell the way that she was responding that she was not expecting the responses and the questions that he was asking. And I was watching it like, do you just want to have sex with her? Because he was like, so you trying to say me and you in the bed? I'm just gonna say it plainly, not the words that he used because it was very vulgar. Like if me and you in the bed and he's like, I go cheat. She was like, if I go cheat, what you gonna do about it? He was like, you gonna let me watch the tape of you and the dude that you cheated on me with? And she's like, no. He was like, are we together? She was like, no. He's like, so let's say, because he said, you real fine, you real beautiful. And I know, he said, I know that me and you was to get in a room together, you would take over. And she was like, Young Miami be playing with these dudes. I can just tell like a lot of dudes probably want to fuck her and she be playing with them. So you could just tell her responses like, nigga, I'm with Diddy, right? Because I was waiting for her to say it. I was waiting for her to say it because the way that he was responding and just even talking to her, it was like, oh my God. I know Diddy's in the DM, like, stop the interview, abort mission.
So Kevin has some Marvin's Room behavior. I mean, it's Young Miami. What the fuck Young Miami? I mean, what the hell you expect? Will be another time he's probably gonna be face to face with Miami.
He could have did it off camera. We didn't have to see a whole hour and some change of him trying to shoot his shot at her.
Shit, he probably knew as soon as the camera went off that her ass out.
I will shoot it while that camera on.
Sitting on the other side of the room.
that shit
That
while I
would have
was
been
on.
crazy now.
I like, man, you know, Diddy, he kind of, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know Diddy. You know what I mean? Shit, he don't take too much personal. Only time he took a chick personal was fucking J-Lo. That was about it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody took her personal. You know what I mean? So that's another story.
Yeah, she's Thanos.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I just like, man, but you gonna get some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I mean, people really gonna talk to you vulgar as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? And you think, you know what I mean, this is only the guys do this. No. Women be doing this. I'm like, man, shit, go to any bar. Trust me. You know what I mean? She have a couple of drinks, she talking some real shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Man, shoot, she doing that. She rubbing on your leg trying to get to your man. Let me just put my hand down there. Like, yeah. That shit really happens. You know what I'm saying?
I've had women come up to y'all and just grab you in front to and just.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I'm like that.
Every day, son.
Hey, no, you walk in a bar late. If you walk in a bar late and she already been there, you know what I mean? Shoot, she don't give a shit. Especially if she one of them wild chicks. You know what I mean? They get drunk, talk shit, all that. Damn, they be doing all that shit. Like, whoa, slow down. You know what I mean? Slow down, cougar. You know what I mean? Hold up.
I've never been that bold. I've definitely been able to tell a guy that he's attractive. I've been able to tell a guy that I'm interested. But I think that's where it stopped. I could never physically just like go grab his balls or just approach him and just. I've never been able to, as bold, and you know, I'm not shy at all. Like I'm not shy or you know.
Yeah, but you like I ain't going that far. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
to me.
I was like, man, but I'm gonna tell you, some chicks when they can't handle the liquor, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's already in. Like, now them sober, it might already be in their mind to do that. But you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that might not drink, that might not do 5 shots. They might only do 1 or 2, but they did 5. And now, you know what I mean, they wilding. You know what I'm saying? They all over the place. So I was like, man, there's some women, you know what I mean, who are just sexually aggressive like that, especially today. This is something, you know, that didn't really go down as much probably in the prior years, but today it seemed like everything is on the table. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, you know what I mean? I thought men liked that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when they say the roles are reversed, I'm like, it's reversed. Like the roles reversing in a lot of different ways. Where you will have women, you know what I mean, who are like that. You know, who just, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm trying to go home with you right now. Like they really talking to you like that. Now, usually it's probably the woman, you know what I mean, you don't want. You know what I mean? For real, they're talking like the most reckless,
all
right?
aggressive and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
Hey, Mark, let me tell you something, Mark. Let me tell you something. I don't know if Becca realized this or not. The most confident motherfucking women that be out is the motherfuckers, either the big ones or the ugly ones. y'all pretty ones, y'all self-esteem can't touch the uglies and the bigs.
Yeah. My husband always said that he wants the confidence of Lizzo.
Hey.
Lizzo don't be giving a fuck until, you know what I mean, they start snapping on her on Twitter. You know
have you ever had a female that was like that with y'all and you didn't like it? Like you was like, whoa, shorty, like too much.
I mean, but a female that I dealt with, or
well, whether you wanted to deal with her or not, she was just too aggressive. Like, you felt almost like slightly violated.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, that happened. You know what I mean? This one chick, she like, you know what I mean, for, you know, like, yo, you look just like, you know what I mean, for real, you know, my boyfriend is locked up. Come here, like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want her. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, I'm surveying the bar, and you know what I mean? Shoot, you know, she buying drinks for me and everybody I was with, trying to get to me. I'm like, yo, this is wild. You know what I mean? They were like, well, look, keep her occupied, man. We drink. I was just like, shit, just take one for the team. Shit ain't cool sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I like that shit be happening. You know what I'm saying? But she brought, like that night, the whole bar was on her. Man, shit, we drank.
We got shit to eat. We got everything. You know what I'm saying? And y'all mean my partner's looking at me like, yo, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Huh?
You ain't say thank you in your special way?
And I mean, I like, man, I ended up taking her to the car, but that's a whole nother story. But you know what I'm saying? I just like, man, to take one for the team right there. Like, you know,
Hey, take advantage, man.
you know what I mean? I had to take, hey,
Hey, listen, I was at like a party one time. I had one was dancing in front of me. You know, you got the dance, but still space and shit, right? Y'all ain't dancing together, but y'all right in the same vicinity. But we had mutual friends or whatnot. This motherfucker really walked up to me and say, I want to suck your dick. Wait, what? I beg your pardon?
You seem like the type that would like that. That was too much for you?
Huh?
You seem like the type that would like that. That was too much for you?
Well, Murph probably looking past him.
My
Like,
hand,
you might not been looking at him.
Hey, my hand, they're like...
Oh, word? Oh, word?
Yo, who am I?
Look, while I'm driving. Hold on, shorty. Hold on, make sure nobody looking.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, I know you ain't turn her down, Merv. You seem like the type that would like that.
Listen, it did was like, whoa.
It catch you off guard though. Like
What
it
you
do.
say? The fuck? I was like,
do y'all like that, or would you want a woman to at least have a little bit of coof about herself and not really do it like that, or do you like her to be like, you know?
Man, are you?
Listen, well, I don't know about Mark, but we gotta play the lion and the tiger and the goddamn predator. No, I shouldn't say predator. Probably wrong. Try to fucking word. But we gotta play the motherfucker. We gotta be the aggressor all the fucking time. All the fucking time.
You
know what I'm saying? So sometimes, hell yeah, you fucking female go up and be like, yo, we gonna fucking what? I'll be like, yo, you want this pussy? I'll be like, yo, let me suck your dick. You serious?
Yeah. You gotta make sure you heard that right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, what? Like, yeah. You gotta make sure you heard that right.
Like Kanye, if you're gonna do it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So, hey.
I mean, I do know some men that like women who are not shy and more, you know, a little bit more aggressive, but maybe not that aggressive. Like that's a lot.
But I'm gonna tell you where it's bad though. When you know what I mean, it was a chick. She didn't work with me, but she her company and my company at the time did business, right? And I mean, she was aggressive as fuck, like, and married. You know what I mean? Like,
oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she ain't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is like the first job where I had an office. You know what I mean? I had this little ass office or whatever.
Mark.
I'm just like, man.
Mark.
Right under the office table.
No, I couldn't do it. I was just like, you know, seriously, because my boss was like a woman and she had keys to like all the doors. And also I was thinking, you know what I mean? She walked in, you know what I mean, opened the door up and shit. And the fuck, like, you know what I mean? So I know I didn't do that one. Not that I didn't want to, but I'm just saying I didn't do it. I was not fuck that.
Hey, listen, married co-worker women that decides to fuck you or want to fuck you, man. Hey, they're like a fucking, they're like a bag of chocolate. Well, you really don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. You don't know.
That's why you don't do it.
They're so fucking unexpected, and don't, man, listen. In my previous life, I ended up fucking someone that I worked with that was married, and they knew I had somebody. So like, you would think that's understanding, right? Like, there's no way Philly could get involved. There's no way. This motherfucker called me one day and was like, I want to build you. I was like, no, you married and got kids. The response was, my kids will never stop loving me. I said, but you're still married. She said, minor problem.
Yo,
Yeah, see that work husband stuff is real.
Yo,
I heard about that.
But here's the thing, though, right? It's great. Like at work, though, like when a chick, you know what I mean, for trying to touch on you at work, you don't really want to be loud about it and just be like, yo, back off. Like you try to really like, you know, be quiet, like, yo, ease up, sweetheart. Like, yo, I mean, I'm trying. Yo, like the shit was like totally like, you know, I ain't gonna be reporting no chick to HR or nothing.
nah.
I ain't doing no shit like that. It's just, yo, ease up, shorty. Like, you know what I'm
Sam,
saying?
I should have took your advice in 2009, Sam. I had a whole ass baby with a coworker.
Man, shoot.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you so
Yeah, I did it. Whatever they said I did that shit.
man.
Had a whole baby with a coworker.
But I'm gonna tell you, when a woman is aggressive and you at work, that shit is like another level. At the bar, you know what I mean, you good with that, like whatever. But I mean, you at work, like you really thinking of other shit. Like, yo, and she trying to touch you on you? That's wild. That's just some wild shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Call HR.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't snitch. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna snitch now. Fuck it, I'm not calling HR. I'm gonna be my own HR.
You know what I mean? Shoot.
Right.
Couldn't snitch and then couldn't go there. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm trying to tell you, couldn't snitch, couldn't go there.
I'm speaking from experience myself, made work unbearable, and I think whatever God they are for leaving that job. I feel you, Sam. It did get awkward. It did get awkward. And he got fired, and I stayed working there. So it got better after that. But I wasn't the only one at the job. So
Talking
about awkward.
Man. Now some jobs you don't even give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? When I was working at this call center one time, I didn't give a fuck what was happening. You know what I mean? Shit. I was like, man,
brothels.
We popping.
Call centers are
brothels. Yo, man.
I'm coming.
Call center joint. My cousin put me on with the jaw, so I knew it was gonna be crazy. Cause I was like, this is the cousin, you know what I'm saying, that always getting the wild shit. He like, yo, cuz, this joint pay, you know what I mean, for 20 hours an hour though. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. He like, yo, just do a little interview, John. They gonna have you take this test and then you in there, right? He like, yo, his chicks running around this joint all day, right? So of course I'm just like, yo, at that time I just needed a job. I was just like, shit, I just need a job, motherfucker. Like, I don't give a shit about that. But he was right though. I'm just like, man, there was all type of shit going on over there. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Let's pivot. So we're gonna go to our reasonable doubt segment. A reasonable doubt. This is somebody where the evidence just not either the evidence just not adding up, or the evidence is like, yo, how the fuck y'all cannot see this? Y'all still blaming this motherfucker for this? That's what this segment is about. So let me give you an example. If we did reasonable doubt segment 6 months ago, the perfect one would have been Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be a reasonable doubt conversation.
Right.
So that's what the reasonable doubt segment will be going for every Wednesday. But like I said, we freestyling today. So any situations that y'all seen in the past week or so, couple of weeks, that falls in the reasonable doubt.
Well, I mean, we haven't spoken about Meg and Tory in a while, but that would be the perfect one, because nothing of what she said has made sense since she was on the floor.
Any new because it seems like they have something new come up like every couple of months. Any new findings?
No, they dragging, they stalling the case, but yeah, I mean, the thing is though, you know what I'm saying, I think it's going to get to a point when they finally, you know, get to the end of this case, you know what I mean, and I think Tory get found innocent. It's not really going to matter, you know what I'm saying, because Meg then pushed her narrative, you know what I'm saying, she even pushed her narrative where she's on both sides of this shit. She got the machine behind her, and then also she got a hit record talking shit about him that motherfuckers, you know what I mean, for real, is vibing to all over the fucking world. I'm like, at this point, I don't even think it's going to matter. You know what I'm saying? when he gets found innocent, and usually, especially when a black man gets found innocent of anything, yeah, I mean, you know, it ain't no big celebration. It's like 2 fucking lines in a paragraph. Oh yeah, Tory ain't do that shit, and then they keep it moving.
And then
You know what I'm
civil
saying?
suits. And then civil
You know.
suits come.
Yeah.
But you know
so-
what? I am ready. I'm ready to hear his side. I'm ready to hear what he has to say. He's been ordered to be quiet for so long,
Mhm.
and she's been able to just run her mouth that it may be a gift and a curse, right? Because in the court of public opinion, he's guilty. He's already been canceled. People
Yeah.
have already decided not to mess with him no more. He's lost money. So in the court of public opinion, he's guilty. But so that may be the curse. But the gift is that she's been running her mouth and giving one side of the story for so long that when it gets tried in court and the real evidence and the real truth comes out, and if he's found innocent, he's going to be able to withstand everything that he's been saying this whole time. He's been claiming his innocence from the beginning. So while she ran her mouth and did whatever it is that she had to do, if he ends up becoming innocent, he is going to sing like a bird, unless there's a clause where he can't talk about it even after the decision is made. Because I am kind of ready to hear his story. And the last thing that I think the last piece of information that we got was that he did not have fingerprints and there was no gun residue. So now they're trying to figure out who it was that actually shot the gun. Let's say that. Because it could have been her foot, it could have been near her foot, and she just caught backlash. It could be, we don't know that part of it yet. But I'm kind of ready to hear his side of the story, because even with her being the only one to talk, she's contradicted herself quite often.
Right.
Yeah. See, I think, I'm saying, like, that's happening, right? But I think, I'm saying, it's like she's making mega fucking hit records and doing the best, the biggest shows all over the world. And that's what's drowning out, that's what, I mean, for real, I think this is by design, that this drowns out whatever the verdict, is, even if it go in her favor. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you ever watch a game, for real, well, motherfuckers on fire, even if they lose the game, what are you talking about? Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? LeBron had 68 points, right? Even if they lost, you ain't even talking about the other team that they won. You're talking about this amazing performance by LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Meg is trying to shape up.
Analogy, yo.
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to shape that up, because I'm like, yo, this Plan B record is played every fucking day. You know what I mean? Every hour on the hour, in every club, bar, wherever you go. I'm like, man, this is like a super raunchy song, talking big shit, and people just vibing to it. And Becca, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. For the beats, an old school beat is catchy as fire, and she flowing on that motherfucker, talking shit about him. So it's like, yo, like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, if she's going to get more records like that, for real, I'm like, yo, she's the #1 artist on Rock Nation, like, I'm saying, Jay-Z, is running this shit, for him and B and all them, like, they gonna make sure, she come out clean, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man,
Damn.
Tori, if you want to tell your story and you want to tell it the way you need to tell it, you better have a motherfucking heater, some heaters behind you, hit records to go ahead and tell that story. You know
But
what I'm saying?
okay, so he gets the opportunity to tell his story. Who is he telling his story to? Is he going on a podcast? He's not going to do an interview with Gail. That's not happening, right?
Nah.
No
Do it
Gail.
through the music. Do it through the music.
They're not.
I say like this: do it through the music and your own social media. Don't do no sit down interview. Don't do nothing like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he can't really talk about it like that. He can just make a reference here or there, but the judge listening, Rika. You know what I mean? So he can't just go in and be like, yo, mega whole bitch, and you know what I mean, that gun wasn't mine. He can't talk like that on no album, because boom, you know what I mean, they haul his ass in the court again, and this time, you know what I mean, for they'll quadruple the bail where he can't even pay it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he know his lesson. That's why he just dance around this shit right now.
So as of right now, based off what we've talked about, he's gonna be found innocent by reasonable doubt.
Aha.
Yeah.
Aha. And you know
Uh,
what? That is perfect because that's really all they need.
Right.
That's really
Yeah,
all they need.
Rika, I heard the album. He still danced around that shit. I remember hearing it. I layered his last project, the project he just put out, right? Both of them were pretty good, but it wasn't no heaters on neither one. So none of that shit, y'all mean for real, made it to radio where, yo, the radio, we just have to play this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that could be our design too, because once again, Megs with Rock Nation, if Rock Nation want to get a record stop, they certainly can get a record stop. I remember 50 Cent talking, y'all mean how many records he got stopped, y'all mean for that was trying to talk shit about me, like, oh yeah, I can get a record stop anywhere. Like, I believe it. You know what I mean? When you have the clout and the cachet to get a record stop, you certainly can do it.
We shall see, because I'm kind of ready for it to be over with. Like,
yeah, me too.
Give the verdict at this point, and I can. Oh, when they finally get to court, it's gonna be Thanksgiving leftovers for weeks. They are going to be in the court every day for 6 weeks straight. Like,
well, he gotta be there. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, he gotta be there. But I was like, her, she might just send a representative, take up one day on the stand or whatever, in 2 days, and call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Shit.
We're going to pivot to the next segment. We're doing Queens Get the Money. So this is just a shout out for women that's doing their fucking thing. Whether it's an entrepreneur woman, celebrity woman, you know, just music wise. So we're giving this Queens Get the Money. This is when we're giving shout outs to a woman that's doing her fucking thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, and shout out to all them girl truckers who got their own trucking company. I'm loving that right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I bumped into a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, sweetheart, you driving a rig and everything? She's like, yep, got my own company. I'm like, all right.
That shit is trending, Mark.
I like that.
Like a motherfucker, yo.
She's like, yeah, I got the trucking company and the dispatch company. I'm like, and my phone is right here. And you can put your number in. You know what I mean? I know like what you about. You know what I mean? Shit, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. I'm like, man, Queens get the money and Queens doing it in style. I'm just like, man, you know, I'm like, man, you seeing chicks, you know what I mean, for real, you know, they bikers, you know what I mean, for real, they on a motorcycle looking good, you know what I mean, so they got the motorcycle, the house, you know what I mean, for the 2-3 cars. I'm like, all right, I'm liking this shit. I like this shit. Hey, though, I'm trying to tell you, listen, if I catch you, you know what I mean, for real, on some hot shit, trust me, I'm pulling right up on you, you know what I mean, you my type of shit. I'm pulling right up on you, you know what I'm saying, shit. Check.
Becca, what Queen's getting the money that you about to shout out?
You know, this is old news, but I want to give some flowers to Angela Bassett. This is old news because Angela Bassett, when she first started her show 911, a lot of people didn't believe that it was going to do well, right? They didn't believe that it was going to be a good show. I'm not sure what season they're in right now. I want to say maybe 3 or 4, I believe. Rika, if you could correct me. But she makes almost $500,000 per episode.
Nice.
Damn.
Right. Nice. So she's one of the highest paid women in that show, because for most people, if you know anything about like how the pay is on TV, it's like per episode. So we know that back in the days, all of the people on the cast of Friends got paid a lot of money per episode for that show, right? Mm-hmm. We also know that people like Grey's Anatomy, they got paid a lot of money per episode for their show as well. But Black women in TV never really got paid that much per episode. And she's one of the first to get paid almost $500,000 per episode. And she is my favorite actress of all time. So I just wanted to shout that out, especially having a television degree. 5 seasons. Thank you, Rick. I knew you would check me. 5 seasons.
You would.
And you know what? You know what's also cool about that? You're talking about a show. It's on network TV, so they running like 20 episodes a season. You know what I mean? So it's like, unlike cable, right? You know what I mean? For, shout out to my women getting money over there too. But the cable series is only going 10 episodes a season. You know what I'm saying? So Angela Bassett is doing like 20 to 25 episodes a season, or maybe even 30. But at least, somewhere between 20 and 30. And you talking $500K per episode for 20 of them motherfuckers. Minimum.
And
that's heavy. That's heavy.
And that's big for her being a black actress on TV. And that's even still low. But she's still one of the highest paid black actresses on television.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if $500,000 is low, could you imagine how much these other people are getting? Like Grey's Anatomy, I want to know. I'm interested to know how much she got paid per episode, because I want to say it was almost $2 million. Like, yeah, I'm interested to find that out, because it wasn't easy they didn't want to give Angela that at first. She wasn't getting paid that much at first. This is over some time of 5 seasons that she's been able to rack up $500,000 per episode.
No doubt.
So yeah, I want to shout out.
Shout to the black women who are lead actresses in the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they gotta pay them. You know what I mean? For real. So guess what? Whether you like it or not, shout to Mary J. Blige on Power Book 2. Shout to Patina Miller on Power Book 3 that's getting ready to come on. I'm like, they ain't no secondary. They are the lead character in the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Shout to them queens, you know what I mean, for real. You know what I mean, across your screen doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? I always look forward to watching them.
So I just looked it up. The main character in Grey's Anatomy, she makes $550,000 per episode. But she makes $6 million a year because of her syndicating profit. So when the show is syndicated, you get money from that as well. So she makes $550,000 per episode, $6 million per year. According to Forbes, she makes $19 million per year from that show.
That's syndication though. Like once you get to season 5, that's when that syndication money kicked in, because they show all that season 1, 2, and all of that. And that's why a lot of people in TV, they want to get 5 seasons out of that motherfucker. Because if they do, they know it's getting picked up, on syndication. If that syndication runs for years, then that means they get checks for years. You know what I'm saying? Like all them people like who was on the Cosby Show from way back in the day, they still get paid for that motherfucker.
And that show has been, they've been on for 18 seasons.
See? I mean, shoot. Think about them people, Law and Order SVU. SVU been on there in like 20 years. They get that syndication money too.
Yes. So
I was like, man, I done seen Ice-T and Coco and them. I like shit. They living real nice. You know what I mean? I like shit. Yeah. And shoot, y'all mean Blackish? They getting that money too. Because Blackish been in there for a minute.
And Marsai Martin is the youngest producer in Hollywood. She became the youngest producer in Hollywood at 14. I want to say 14 or 15. Yeah. So she's just about turning 18. So she became the youngest black woman producer in Hollywood at 14.
Boss. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Right. Hiring adults. Imagine if your boss is 14.
Woo. That'd be tough. Shit.
Right.
Having a woman as a boss sometimes, tough.
Yeah, just in general is tough.
Yeah. I like, you better cater to their good side, which I always did. Shout to my women bosses. I'm always gonna have something nice to say to you. You know what I mean? Make you feel like a young woman.
Make you
know
feel
what I mean?
Good.
Yeah, exactly.
Billy Bob.
Keep my job.
My shout out to the black women writers of Netflix getting that bag.
Yes.
Money.
Shoot Shonda Rhimes. Courtney Kemp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do your thing, black queens.
Netflix money.
Do your thing, getting that Netflix money. I like shit. She gonna develop another thing, something like Power over there. Shout to Courtney. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shonda on Netflix.
Shonda Rhimes doing her thing.
Why I keep my Netflix, because Netflix they bugging right now. They about to charge $2.99 for people who share.
Hey man, shoot, all that money they shelling out for the talent, they better. You know what I mean? Shit. They better.
You know when Netflix started giving that bag, You're gonna have to raise. You have to get some goddamn money up.
Yeah.
Monique
All right,
too.
look.
Monique too. Hey, Rika said Monique.
Hey, man. You know what I mean? Shoot.
Y'all see her latest video? I'm going home to Netflix. Oh yes, baby. I love y'all for real. I'm back home at Netflix. Shut up. Netflix was not your home for the past 10 years.
This is positive.
Sorry.
Yeah. You know
She's
what I mean?
finally getting a Netflix special, so look out for that, you guys. She loves us for real.
So we're gonna pivot to this right. King's disease. Disease. So you know this. So I'm pretty sure you know what this is following. What we just did. All right. This shout out to the men. This is a shout out to the men right here that's doing their thing.
Shout out to Nick Cannon for repopulating the earth.
Man,
Shout
shoot.
out to Father Abraham, Nick Cannon, for repopulating the earth. They trying to stop abortions, but Nick Cannon said, "Hell to the no."
Now you know damn well
I'm
dang
a
why
have
you should shout
my
him out. You should shout out Nick Cannon because he got 15 jobs and he on your TV every day, every week. You know what I'm saying? Shout him out for that. Nick Cannon, y'all mean
Earth.
hey, just like I said on Monday, y'all mean for if you're around my mama, you can't even say nothing bad about Nick Cannon. But Nick Cannon keep my mama laughing, singing, and with all them damn shows and shit. This motherfucker got a show for everything.
I do like Nick Cannon. So shout out to him for making
Shout
sure
out to
that
Nick
the
Cannon.
earth stays full of cannons.
Shout-
He's
shout-
shooting everywhere. Pew,
Shout
pew.
to Nick Cannon. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
I'm gonna tell you, yo, shout out to LeBron James, first active player, billionaire, black man, billionaire, still playing the game that he loved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Showed up at the Drew League in LA in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I like, man, shit, shout to that shit. A billionaire in the hood. You know what I mean?
Your
For
black
playing
wife.
ball for the for the people. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Shit, LeBron, y'all. Listen, off court Bron is my dude all day. On court he whine a little bit too much, but off court Bron is the man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my guy for life.
All right, with his black wife. Go ahead, shout out LeBron and Nick.
Oh yeah, of course. Since we were looping everything around and bringing it around right now.
Right. And his wife was with him shooting in the gym. Wow. Shout out to the dudes and earning. I do like that podcast, Rick. I do. They talk too rich for my blood, but I still watch it every now and then. They talking big money. I'm a 100-aire. I'm not even 1,000-aire. I'm 100-aire. I'm poor. They talk too rich for me. I'll get there one day.
shout out to these black podcasters getting that money though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, Gillian Wallow, Philly all day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. I like, man, them boys from North Philly, Erie Ave, you know what I'm saying? And now they millionaires, man. You know what I mean? Just talking shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
Inspirational.
I got two shout outs, and this kind of a little bit foreshadowing, but shout out to Kevin Hart and Jay-Z.
Bam.
Because those brothers really they didn't just rely on their craft. They use their craft to get their foot in the door. They get the foot in that money making door. And they didn't just stop there. They branded out to do other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They use their craft to get into the door. But then after they got in the door, they created other avenues of income, created production companies, created jobs for people, looked out for people that came up with them in the grind, and stepped out doing different shit that they probably never thought they would be able to do, or even didn't even think about doing.
Yeah,
and become successful at it. So
shout out to Jigga, that nigga Jigga.
Yeah. So shout out to Kevin Hart, Jay-Z, and perfect segue. Becca, go ahead with the segue with the was that Mo?
More money, more problems. Biggie, hey. Shout out Notorious. Hey, okay, that's enough. What I wanted to bring up, main topic, more money, more problems. Speaking of Kevin Hart and Jay-Z, Jay-Z don't really do a lot of interviews. He don't really be on nobody's TV that often, but he did grace our TVs, our YouTubes, our Peacocks by showing up on Kevin Hart's podcast, Heart to Heart. I suggest everybody go watch it, not only because I'm a Jigga fan, but also he was talking that talk. They spoke on so many different aspects. One of the things they talked about was money and friends, and what happens when you become famous and you're the one of one in your family to have money. Like, they got money. You know, Jay-Z's a billionaire, and Kevin Hart is probably not that far behind. And what happens sometimes when you're dealing with money and friends, and even with your family. So kind of wanted to discuss about whether money is a way for you to cut ties with friends and family. So I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to talk a little bit over it so that way we don't get clipped. But I really want you guys to hear what Jay-Z talks about in regards to sometimes people around you that don't have the money you have and how they look at you.
So politics as usual. And those songs really dealt with it. Regrets on the last
So
song
he's
on my
talking
first
about
album.
some songs he did in the past
those are real
that
topics.
reference
The
money.
evils, just talking about, the relationship and how money can come between friends. We haven't had money for a long time, so we don't know we're not professionals at navigating how to communicate.
So this is what I mentioned before about being new money and what happens when you ain't been rich that long.
From that space. You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16.
So they're not rich like you. They stay where they at and then evolve.
Threat to them. Just leave all kinds of Kev acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You're
going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
They don't give you that.
And your cousins, your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, "Yo, man, I got this play. I wanna. If you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you $2 million." You like, it don't work like that, man. But you got to explain it. Life isn't like that. It's money.
Right. So he's talking about how people try to come to you with an idea. When you're a billionaire saying, "Hey, I got this idea. I just need to borrow some money." And they thinking that they can just flip that in a month and your 4,800 becomes $2 million. And he's talking that's not how it goes. That's, Jay-Z been in the game over 20 years and he's just now becoming a billionaire just a few years ago. So although to us it may seem like, he got that money, it took him 20 years to get it. So what he was talking about was, I'm the one out of the family that got the money. I became a billionaire. Everybody else in my family is still in the PJs. They're still in Marcy Projects. Kevin Hart is saying everybody else in my family, they still in Philly. They still not really having the money like I got. So when I go home, I don't want to be Kevin Hart. I don't want to be Jay-Z. I want to be Sean Carter, just be amongst my family and chill. But all they do is come with requests for money or propositions or business deals that they think because you just got them that's going to work in their head. They just need the money and you just got it because you rich. So have you guys ever had any issues where even during stimmy season, everybody was hood rich during stimmy season, right? Everybody had money. That's summertime. That's a point of a lot of people's life where they had the most money ever in their bank account, from the stimmies to the WICs to the food stamps to no more student loans coming out of your paychecks. Job, I know my job, they definitely opened up the boat for us, and that all that money that they gave us paid for my wedding in cash. So I know that a lot of people were getting a lot of money during that time. So have you guys ever had a situation where either a family member, you gave them some money, they either didn't give it back to you or act like it was no thing because you already got it? Like, have you guys ever had those issues?
Well, I was like, man, for me, I was put in an interesting situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said it before, my cousin Mike, played in the NBA for 13 years. He's rich, right? Now, I was the go-between, ended up being the go-between guy between him and the family at times, where they might have wanted to come to him with an idea, he would redirect them to me. You know what I'm saying? And I would have to listen to the propositions and yo, we could do this and okay, yeah, I mean for real, let me see what that is. I don't want to take them no garbage, right? Now, if it was bullshit, they didn't really want to deal with me because I'm gonna tell them like he not gonna be, blunt and as mean as I am about shit. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna waste no time over here. Like I remember one of my cousins like, yeah, man, it's this old gas station. Y'all mean y'all want to buy that, John, and we could just have a gas station and shit. It was just some dumbass shit that my cousin was saying because none of it made sense. And I'm like, I actually went to the property to check it out. And I'm just like, this road is not busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what are you going to do with this? What's the plan? None of what he said made sense, right? I'm like, he's not going to invest in no fucking gas station. That's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, and I think with a Jay-Z and a Kevin Hart, you know what I mean? And I'm quite sure they have people like this, but they have to enforce them with, the type of power, to be like, look, I'm saying, I got you to shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say no just to everything, but most of this shit is going to be terrible, that they suggest. So shut that shit down. Now, if it's actually a good idea, it's well thought out, the business plan is there, they got some of their own money that they willing to invest and all of that, right. Maybe I could listen to that. But most of the time, it's going to be bullshit. At least, in my family, what I heard, and no disrespect to any family, that might watch this. But I'm just saying, most of the time, it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no plan. You know what I mean? And you wasn't putting up your own money. And I'm like, to me, if you don't got a plan and you ain't putting up your own bread, it ain't nothing to talk about. That's how I was doing it. I ain't give a fuck who you was. That's how I was doing it.
So you would rather invest than loan?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm just like, loan is for like little shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, right? And just based on money that I've given out, right? Like, look, my cousin hit me the other day, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, yeah, man, I'm in a liquor store or whatever over in Jersey or whatever. He like, I'm a little bit short, man, but I wanted to buy a bottle of Douce. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Here, I just sent you like $80. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, little shit is cool, but big shit when people like, yo, man, my rent due. Okay, but you already knew about it. You know what I mean? And you're coming to me with a week to go, talking about your rent due. Mm-hmm. Nah, boy, it don't work like that. You can't tell me that. What's going on with the job and why don't you got no money now? Yeah. Where did you blow your money? You know what I'm saying? See, you're going to have to come clean and confess, you know what I mean, like you in court. You know what I'm saying? If you want some big money from me.
Hey, but
straight
Mark,
up.
You know what's crazy? I've seen where people ask for a large sum of money, whether it's to borrow or whatnot. And so, and the person asking it from, to me, is a fair question. What you need it for?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've seen people be like, "Why are you all in my business? Why you making it so hard? Why you be like, whoa,
yeah, whoa."
Like, you can't ask, like, that's a fair goddamn question. If you asking somebody to borrow, like, if I don't pay it back, what the fuck it matter what I need it for? Wait, what? What the fuck you mean?
What the fuck you talking to?
Like, what you mean? What does it matter? That's a fair goddamn question. If you asking somebody to borrow any amount of money, and they ask you what you need it for, you should be singing like diarrhea of the goddamn mouth. What the hell you need it for?
Right.
Yeah, I kind of feel like when it comes to money, you gotta set that boundary in the very beginning, because if somebody is in need, and I mean like in real need, unless they're just asking you like, because any other time, if it's not a need, it's a favor, right? So if they're in a real need, it may take somebody a lot in them to even ask you for $2,500, right? So if somebody comes to you, unless they just got some balls, they got some big kahunas, then we're not talking about them. But if somebody really comes to you with a request like that, like I need some rent money, Mark. Like I know it's a week out, but these past 3 weeks I've been trying to hustle enough to get it myself, but it just ain't pan out like that. So I kind of need like at least 1,300 so I can put the rest of it towards what I got. And and what if they're honest and say, I don't know how or when I'm going to give it back to you, but I do plan to give it back to you. Does that matter? Or do you say, listen, I want to help, but I can't literally bank on you not knowing when, where, and how you're going to get it back to me, because 1,300 is not a little bit.
I'm gonna say
So
like
that's
this,
when-
like with that week to go, right? I need to know how much you getting this week. All right, you got 1,200. How much is you getting this week? Is you gonna be at 1,900 by the end of the week? Is you gonna be at $2,000 by the end of the week? Where you gonna be at on Friday when it's actually due? I'm gonna need to know that. You can't tell me, I'm gonna still be on 1,200. You got 7 days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you got 7 days, and we from the same city, and we from the same family, motherfucker. So you know, for real, what you gotta do. You better get out there and hustle. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, look, it's legal ways to get this money. So go get it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, I'm stuck on 1,200. No. You better tell me, you better meet me somewhere.
Also, Becca, somebody in that kind of situation right there, if they come to me and they say what you just said, I won't know when I'm giving it, I'm not really at that point. I'm not expecting it back, and so I'm not gonna give what
That's
I can. I'm not gonna give what I can loan. I'm gonna give what I can give. Because there were times I loan where, okay, you can get this.
You'll get what you can
I
lose.
need this back by the 7th because I gotta pay something. I got it, but I need it back by a certain date because I gotta pay something by this date. So that's when I said I could give to loan. So a situation like you just mentioned, I'll be given to give. Where if I don't get it back, I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing a bill or whatnot. But at this point, like, I'm gonna look out because I never know I'm in this situation. Be blessed. This is a blessing here.
So then where does that put your relationship with that person? Do you now have to change the dynamics because you asking me for money and it's making me look at you different? Or do you say, nah, that's my homie, that's my, that's she or he is, they don't never ask me for money. So if they ask for me, they really need it and we cool. Like,
I think, it definitely is going to depend on who it is too. I'm like, if it's somebody I've been 100 with you your whole damn life, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know what I mean? And it's times, where they looked out for you, not that you asked them for nothing, but they was there for you, you know what I'm saying? When you just like, I ain't asked them to be there, but I'm glad they was there because that situation could have went left or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? So I think a person like that, you know what I'm saying, is sincere, is whatever, right? But I'm still going to grill them though. See, that's the part that's still going to happen. Like, even if you my favorite cousin or my brother, you know what I mean? And I got love for you like you would not believe. I'm going to grill you about your shit. Like, I'm still doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that way, it's just like, I got to grill you. I don't really want to grill you, but I have to do it. I'm in this position where I got to grill you about it. And what are you going to do from now until it's due? What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? And It's just like, if they don't know what to do, then I give you the plan. This is what you're going to do right here. You know what I'm saying? So that way, I'm like, man, I don't, 1,300. You know what I mean? Because the first thing I'm asking, if you ask for 1,300, I'm gonna say, yo, can you check my account to see if I got 13,000 in my account? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna need 10 times whatever you asking for. You know what I mean? And if I don't have 13,000 in my account, then you're gonna have to make away from this 1,300. You know what I mean, that you want from me. you're gonna have to make that 600 by the end of the week. You know what I
So
mean?
do you
You're
add
gonna have to do
interest?
something.
Do you add interest when someone says, "Let me borrow 500"? You say, "Okay, great. I'm gonna give
No,
you
I ain't
money
doing
to
that.
give you back 700."
I ain't doing my family like that. I wouldn't. I mean, like people I'm close to, like my brother or something. I would never do that to my brother. No, you know what I'm saying? You know, that interest shit. You know what I mean? For that's where you treat somebody. You know what I mean? For you don't really bang with, you might treat them like that. But you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I mean? You near and dear to that you went through real shit with. I'm just be like, man. And sometimes you might have it, and you just like, man. I remember one of my cousins hit me after taxes, right? And you know what I mean. I flipped the taxes and all that. I got a nice little. Everything was rolling right then. I'm like, shit. You know what I mean? For real, like March, it's a good fucking month. Got the tax money check hitting at the same time. I'm chilling, right?
Right.
And he hit me. You know what I mean? For he just like, yo, you need $500, right? You know what I'm saying? But I had it. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was rough on him, whatever he was going through, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm thinking in my mind, if I give him this 500, you know what I mean? You might not get this back immediately. You might not get it back for a long time, you know, whatever, right? And this is what I told him. I was like, yo, just pay me a little bit out of each check. You know what I'm saying? Because he had other big shit going on, but he did exactly that. He gave me $40 out of each check. That's what he did. And it took him like almost a year to give me, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, or half the year. You know what I mean? I think once it totaled up, it was the summer, right? But he followed the plan. You know what I mean? He gave me $40 each check. You know what I mean? You know, so I got it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't mind doing that because I'm like, this is, you know, he a stand-up guy. He ain't no, everybody got shicey people in their family, but he ain't one of them. He a stand-up boss. So he gave me 40 out of each check.
Right.
I think he got it. I think, you know what I mean, I gave him the money in March. So by my birthday, I had all the money. You know what I'm saying? I had the money by my birthday. My birthday is this month, July. So, you know what I'm saying? That was all right. I would do that any day for a person like that.
Shit, I got a small selective amount group of people that if they ask me, I don't even need to know. I don't ask no question or anything. I'm like, yo, how you want me to send it? Cash App, Zelle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
There's people that you'll do that with because, like, my best friend or my family, like I haven't had many situations where there had to be money exchanged like that. But there's been times I borrow money from my best friend and give it back to her the next payday because there's a lot of times, like I mentioned, it takes a lot for somebody that's really down and out to ask for money like that to begin with because. You know, people like to throw things in your face, and you never know when that person will be like, remember that time I gave you money for the rent? You could have been evicted and I helped you out. So you kind of want to pick and choose who you have that type of situation with because people will bring it back up, even though you feel like they might, like, you know, it's dead and I ain't going to bring it back. Everybody has a way to dig something will, especially if it's something where you was in a great need. But, you know, you do have people like what Sam said that are perpetual borrowers. Like at some point, but it's a money issue. It's a money management issue, and it might not always be a easy situation where you can just kind of cut out some habits and lessen your Amazon purchases, or you stop buying weed every week, maybe every other week. You can cut down on some habits and get some more money in your pocket. Sometimes it's just a matter of you needing to make more money. Sometimes you just don't have it. Your paycheck ain't enough. You can get a side hustle and it still don't make the ends meet. And you do have somebody that's in a situation for a long period of time that may need some help. And if they come to you, a part of that is they feel like you can't help them. And it takes a lot for them to have to ask you that more than once. But you do have some people that don't care and will always ask you for $40. And it's like, what is going on? You always need $40? Like, what is going on with you? Yeah. And at some point, you got to say, listen, I done given you $40 about 40 times. This is the last time.
Right.
I ain't going to have it. We the 40-40 club right now, but I can't do it. This is the last time. Now, I'm not going to bombard you to give it back to me, but I am going to say this is the last time. Don't ask me no more. Yeah. And you have situations like that.
Sometimes you gotta do people like that. Got to. You know what I'm saying? Like you might, like you know what I'm saying. It ain't even so much about the money. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know, but it's more like, yo, you know what I mean, motherfucker, you always be asking like, I gotta just put you on the block list. Like I can't, like no, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
block you
Might
on
as well,
Cash
like
App, so you can't request no money.
you know, yeah,
People,
you
people,
can
people
set
just
it up like that.
request money from you through your Cash App. Like, you got some damn nerve. That takes some
Yeah.
big owners.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, it happens. So you know what I'm saying. I was like, man, this shit crazy.
So y'all never had any fallouts, like somebody you're not talking to currently right now because they still owe you money from 88 or some shit?
Yeah, you know what I mean? For you know, there's a partner like that, you know what I'm saying, where we was cool and you know what I'm saying, you know, it's just like they always had a story like afterwards. Like it was just like a story of what was going on. I just stopped talking to him, just you know what I mean, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I mean I kept it cordial, like whenever I would see him or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but I just like, man, you know, I can't really rock out with boy like that because I'm just like, you always got a story, like you know what I'm saying, you know
They
why
like
you can't,
Biggie, they got a story to tell.
you know, and then it was like, man, I didn't even ask them for the money or nothing, but it's just like, yo, like, I think the one time that pissed me off though is like, we were at something, right, and this boy owed me money, but he was talking big, like, yeah. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, motherfucker, you still owe me $100. Fuck you talking
They at
like
the
that?
club, though. They at the club.
Yeah, but they talking
Buying
big though. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get a couple more of them bottles, and you know what I mean? I was just like, man, you know, I was like, right then, I was done with him right then. I was just like, oh, so you ain't gonna acknowledge, you know what I mean? Acknowledge that you owe me money, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I'm sending the bottle over to these chicks. I left him alone right then. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
What you got, Merv? Tell us your horror stories.
You know what? I don't have any horror stories.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Nobody has asked you for money, or you never had any issues with getting it paid, getting it back.
No, I never had any. I never
Yeah.
You think back, you're gonna get one.
A lie. I did, yeah. I did help out. I goddamn. And that was my fault because there was no A1 day one type friend. There was someone I met in adulthood kind of shit, like, and they didn't live in my same state. It was like hit me with a story like IRS got my account frozen.
Oh.
I ain't got no access to nothing. I can't do nothing. If I could just if you got $500 so I could get by till I get my account frozen. I got blah blah blah. It was like, yo, hit me with a great story. A great story.
They usually are.
It'd be a great fucking story. And I'm still looking for those 5 Benjis.
When did you give it to him?
I forgot about that. That was like in 2000. That was 2013.
You kidding me?
Man.
Are you serious?
2000.
Oh, yeah, it's a loss.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Once 2014 came, it was a loss
because I completely tossed out my motherfucking mind. Like I forgot about that shit. Like completely forgot about that shit. And all of a sudden it just hit me. But yeah, I was like 2013, I think.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, like I did hear a story of a friend of mine, his cousin, like had gambling debts, right?
Yeah, I'm not getting out.
I'm just like, you know, like he had told me, you know what I'm saying? Now, my man, you know what I mean, got a couple dollars, right? He really do. But like they were gonna kill this bull, like, you know what I mean? Like for real. They was gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like if I'm in that situation, somebody going, yo, that's my peoples. You know what I mean? For they gonna kill them. You know what I mean? And I got it. Like it ain't like I don't have it and I got to scramble to get it. Like, no, I actually have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got 5 figures, you know what I mean, for real, 5-6 figures in the account.
Oof.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if you got money in the account, you know what I'm saying, they gonna kill your partner, like they gonna kill him. Like, I understand why he did it. I just like, but I'm like that was crazy because I'm like, yo, like I remember he came to me before he actually gave the money. I was like, is this money you could part with? I'm like, I know you got bread, but I don't know what type of investments and everything you got going on. He's like, no, money cool. I like, well, you gotta ask yourself, do you want him to kill your mans or no? like, you know what I mean?
He said, "Are you ready to die?"
Like, you gotta ask that question. Like, yo, is you ready? You know what I mean, for real? To kick in for the funeral or no? Like, or you still want to see him alive?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, these are the type of questions you gotta ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he went and he met with the guys. You know what I'm saying? He told me the whole story. He was like, I met with these guys, these serious guys, and he like, I handed it over to him, and they just, you know what I mean, for it. And after that, you know what I mean, they was able to work out a little payment plan so he could stay alive or whatever, and that was it. But he's like, yo, when I rolled up there, he's like, all I know is they patted me down, 5 guys with guns, like it was real.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was real.
So Rika got a question. Said if someone asks you money to pay a bill, do you rather give them the cash or do you pay the bill directly? What you guys say?
You know what? I'm probably gonna say pay the cash. Let me tell you why. And that's that. Probably smarter to pay the bill. But that means I gotta get the fucking account number. I gotta goddamn get the fucking phone number. I gotta wait on hold, talk to this motherfucker from that's out the country that barely understand the motherfucking English. And that's time that I got. Now I'm paying you, I'm giving you money, and I'm taking time out my goddamn. Nah, you know what? Rather I pay the bill directly, or rather I give the motherfucker cash, I still gotta rely on this motherfucker to give it back regardless. So yeah. Yo.
Well, and here's the thing, part of you don't even want to hear the story. That's like you know what I'm saying, like them guys, you know what I mean, you might beg for money in the street or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Now some guys, you know what I mean, you might know them from the neighborhood and you know what I mean, for their crackhead and they on drugs, you know that, right? You know what I mean? This one boy, I remember one time he just tried to give me this story, right? I was like, look, I don't need to hear them story, man. Here's your cash, go get your drugs. That's what I said to him, go get your drugs. Like, yeah, I mean, because I know that's what he going through with it. Don't tell me no story. Go get your drugs, man. Yeah, I mean, you need them drugs right now. You look like you need them drugs. Go get your drugs. Man,
I don't know about your area, but there used to be a universal lie down here in Columbia where they always ran out of gas, stranded, and just need $80 to get home.
$80.
Yo, I heard that shit like 5 fucking days in a row, yo. I was like,
random, though. How did that get made up? How's that supposed to make sense?
I was like, y'all going to school for this shit now? Like, how the fuck do y'all come? Did y'all meet in one central area in Columbia? Be like, yo, this is the story? Because I was in 5 different areas. And different people had the same fucking story, yo.
See, for me, to answer Rika's question, I would probably pay the bill. Now, I work in banking, I work with bank fraud. So I get a lot of people that call to dispute charges because they paid a bill for someone else with their card, and then the following month the company charged their card again. So there are ways around that. I would usually, I have a prepaid card that I can transfer money to just in case. I'll give it to Jasmine or whatever the case may be. So I'll probably use that prepaid card, and just so if they try to charge that card again, there's no money on it. If that happens, but I would give it to the actual bill they're trying to pay, because I don't. If that is the reason that you're giving me, I'm going to present it as, okay, I'll relieve you. I'll call Duke and pay them or I go online, or I go, pay them in person with cash, or whatever the case may be. Spectrum, I can pay in person, things like that. I'll take that little bit of time it may take for my sanity. Because if you say that you got to pay your light bill so that your lights don't get cut off, and I give you the cash, and you decide to go buy a dress and hit the club, I'm going to be mad. And you're gonna wear that dress in the fucking dark, because I'm gonna go Duke and act like I'm moving into your address, and your shit gonna get turned the fuck off. Okay, so which would you rather? Because I'm petty like that.
Like me, I don't be having time for no story. It's like if I'm going to get beer or something like that, right? Look, I'm gonna get a case of beer. You know what I mean? For the boy outside. You know what I mean? Yo, can I get some money? You got a story? Listen, when I come back out, I'm gonna hand them. You know what I mean? I got my case of beer. I'm gonna hand them, you know what I mean, a still reserve. Drink this shit, you know what I mean? Let me move on, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, drink, you know what I mean, you're 211. Let me move the fuck on, man. I don't want to hear your story. I know you out here, you know what I mean, because you want to drink, just like I'm about to drink. So go fucking drink. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
But that's another thing. Don't lie. Please don't lie.
You don't gotta lie.
Yeah,
I mean, shoot, people really be trying to lie. Like, you don't gotta do that. Just, what you need it for?
A minute, like, yo, I kind of want to just, get some stuff. Yeah. If that is your honest truth, you may be able to get it out of me by telling me the truth. But if I find out that you lie, I'm not only going to want my money back right away, not when you said you was going to pay it back to me, but right now, and I'm going to be pissed because you told me that you was going to be in the dark. You was going to need a flashlight to see me, a flashlight. And I find out that the Qs are gonna be here in Charlotte all weekend. I find your ass at the conclave. We're gonna have some motherfucking problems, okay? If I go to Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook and I see you behind some nigga sticking his tongue out wearing gold shiny boots, I'm going to be mad, okay? So you better tell me the truth, please. Tell me the truth. You might get it out of me.
Yeah, it's better just to do the truth. You know what I'm saying, to be honest, because it's just like that way it ain't no waste of time. It's just, okay, this is what you need. All right, cool. At least, I'm saying, with my friends, you know what I mean, family, and particularly my nephews. My nieces and nephews tell me the truth about everything when they want money. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they shit I can get with. You know what I'm saying?
I went to a party.
Like, look, Uncle Mark, you know what I mean? I want these Air Forces, but them joints is like 90, you know what I mean? And I got like 60. All right. You know what I mean? Gosh.
Yeah.
Shit.
What you thinking, Merv?
All I really care about is what date you say you giving it back? That's it. Okay, listen. If you ask me to borrow $200 and whatever reason you give me, I don't give a fuck what you do with it. As long as, like you said, you have it back on the 30th. As long as that shit back on the 30th, I don't give a fuck what you did. I don't give a good goddamn. You can say I need $200 to pay my light bill. And you could have got that $200 and went straight to the strip club, got a lap dance and bought some pussy, and had the greatest night of your life with that $200. If I get my $200 on the 30th, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you do with it.
You not care that they lied to you?
I don't give a fuck what you do with it. As long as you don't lie to me about the date that you're giving it back.
But they lied.
That's more important. As long as you don't lie to me about the date that you're giving it back, to me, that's more important to me. It's like, that's all that matters to me.
All right, so I'm gonna send you my my Cash App information. I'm gonna need $200 till next week. I get paid on Friday, the 29th. So I'm gonna get back to you on the 29th. All right, I'm gonna message my my Cash App information to you right now. Since you don't care, you got it.
All I care about when I get it back. That's it.
I'm gonna give it back to you on the 29th. Next Friday.
One thing I didn't like though, right? Like I had a friend, you know what I'm saying, and he was like the first to get a car out of all of this, right? But motherfucker, you would ask for gas money, your tank full. No, fuck that. We running this tank down and we give you the money, after we run this bitch down when we run around Philly and the surrounding counties all fucking day. You ain't getting no money from me for no gas and you want full? Fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I said to the boy. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. You gonna run this bitch down, for real, and that's it.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
Merv, I told you I'm gonna give it back to you on the 30th, but it's now the 3rd of the following month. You running me down, or you gonna wait for me to mention like, oh Merv, I forgot, I gotta give you that 200. What you gonna do to answer the question? Are you asking by end of business day on the 30th? Or you gonna wait for me to mention it? Like, oh Merv, let me send you this money that you gave me last week.
You know what? Honestly, that depends on the person. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
That depends on the person.
Listen, end of business day at 5 o'clock that day. I work in banking, so I know too much. I know that your checking account that check is gonna hit it either at midnight or the very latest 6 a.m. You'll have that money in your account. Okay.
Oh man.
And if you have a bank account at the bank I work at, I'm gonna find out. So
Man, shoot, you just got me
you might
thinking.
as well just go on and cash app it to me when you wake up in the morning, because I'm gonna need that back. No, I'm joking.
No, you got me thinking of something, you know what I mean? It's a little bit off subject, but I know two boys, you know what I mean, who married, right? And they, you know, the money would hit at midnight, right? And they would really sneak out their own crib, you know what I mean? Because they both married, you know what I mean? To get money from the bank, you know what I'm saying? Because their wives pay bills on time all the time, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like she really was obliterating that fucking check that they got. And they were just like, look, if I need money for me, I got to get that money out at 12 midnight, because by the time she wake up, she paying everything. You know what I'm saying? That was the wildest shit to me.
On time.
That was the wildest shit to me, though. I'm just like, so wait a minute, let me get this straight. You and your wife is in bed, right? You know what I mean? She sleep. You sneak out of the bed, run to the bank, get the money you want out. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know what I mean, your wife don't spend it all up paying the bills before on time. Like, y'all got that. I couldn't be married doing no shit like that. You know what I mean? That looks crazy. You know what I mean? That looks crazy.
That does look crazy.
I like, man, so me and you at the bank.
I gotta defend because I'm
no,
triggered.
But listen,
I'm triggered.
But
the
back
bills
before
account, you're gonna want to make sure that the money is in that account, because Duke don't care that you went to the strip club. They want their money.
Man.
But Verizon will cut your ass off if you don't pay it by the next day. You got to pay it on time.
Hey, listen.
And if the bills are in my name, your name, our name, and we don't pay it, depending on what bill it is, it goes on the credit. So it got to be paid on time.
Yo, but here's the thing, though. I'm just like, when they say, I mean, they used to wipe out these boys' accounts. I'm like, y'all make good money. You know what I mean? Oh, they just paying extra shit just to pay it, Mark. I'm like, I'm like, man, so wait a minute. So it looked I'm like, this looks crazy, right? If I'm at the bank at midnight, and you at the bank at midnight, I know why I'm at the bank at midnight. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be something crazy going on, right? But y'all at the bank at midnight to make sure y'all got money, because y'all wife is spending everything in the account to make sure the bills is paid before on time. Not on time. Before on time. Oh, we like, 6, 7 days out.
You cannot bill shame. You bill shaming right now. The bills got to be paid on time.
That look crazy. I'm like, man. Well, that's one thing, you know what I mean? I ain't going.
We could have paid this bill early, so that way when something come up later, you ain't got to worry about the bills being late. It's already paid. I got you.
My man just want to have a good lunch for the week. That's it. You know what I mean? For real, like, man, he might not want what his wife made that night. You know what I mean? I might want a shrimp basket or something. I can't get a shrimp basket? Damn.
Yes, you can, but you're not going to be able to see your shrimp basket if the lights is off.
No, you know what I mean? No. But see, these wives was paying shit mad early, though. Like, they used to tell me, like, like, the shit ain't even due to the end of the month. We in the middle of the month.
That is bad money management, Mark. It's better to pay them and not have to worry about them, to pay them on the due date or when they're late.
So the bill due on the 31st. She paid on the 14th. What? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, why not? What is
No.
a big deal?
No. You taking all the money out my damn
You want
check.
to pay on the due date? That's ridiculous.
No, I'm saying, you don't got but 2 weeks, that's 17 days. That bill ain't due for 17 days.
I mean, you have to get paid again, so why you can't wait?
You know, I'm like, man, he got another check coming.
Right.
Goodness. My man can't even get a salt, for a shrimp basket and cheesesteak, salt, pepper, ketchup. No, he can't do that. Yo, Mark, Friday, like if you could just spot me, on lunch, like
that.
No, dude, we work the same job, we work the same money. We make the same money.
Read what Rico wrote. That's what the fuck they need to do.
Right. They need to go into their account and have a percentage of their check go to another account. And they don't have to worry about sneaking out because according to the wife, that's going to be the only amount you get paid. She don't know about the 20% you got going to the Bank of America account. She only went to the Capital One account. So she don't know about it. I'm not saying hide money from your wives. I'm not saying that. So don't
y'all hide it from us?
Y'all wives too good. Y'all finding out the money. Y'all wives too good at finding out the money. You know what I'm saying? Every wife I know, for real, know how to run the money and know all the money that's accounted for. And they know everything.
Usually, depending on how the household is set up, the woman is the one that makes sure all the bills are paid. So with money management, you kind of when you carry in a one, you're like, wait a second, this is not right. It's something missing. And I work at a bank, so I look at numbers all day. So yeah,
I can't. Hey, listen. Look, I'm gonna say like that. Look. If I ever get married, you can't pay the bills 20 days in advance. Like, you're not gonna do that. Unless I got real money, then I don't care. But if I got money that I need to pull from, you ain't paying that shit 20 days in advance. That's automatic no. Like, no, you're not gonna do that.
Okay. All right, I'll pay it on the due date.
The money will be in there, when the shit is due. Don't worry about it. Everything cool. Shit, you know how the money work anyway. Sweetheart, you know what I make on the job. Like, you know all this shit. You know
Listen, that is trauma, but that is real. All jokes aside, that is trauma. If you ever been broke, like real broke.
We all been broke, for real. We all been there.
Nobody due date. When you finally get a little bit of change to pay a bill early, you feel like, I paid that bill 2 weeks early, son. You can't see me. Fuck you. Yeah,
listen, the only bills you need to pay early are bills that's associated with an APR. Interest rate.
Or your social.
Man, these motherfuckers paid, man. They was paying everything early. They ain't care what it was.
Yeah,
it's a bill.
Your credit.
I'm like, man. I was like, listen, for like, look, y'all wives is great, but damn, 20 days? Like, shit.
And I'll be telling Mr. Green,
good.
Duke comes out tomorrow. Mr. Green be like, okay.
Dang. You know what I'm saying? You looking at your account.
Every Friday we meet. Okay, what's due this week? Boom, 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 boom. It's in the account. Okay, great.
Fellas looking at the account. Hey, my man about to trying to buy this motorcycle. He checking. Wait, what? Where's my motorcycle money?
I paid the car note early.
I'm like, Lord, don't even got my motorcycle money. Don't got my rim money. Don't got my hang out with the boys money. I don't got nothing. Clean me out.
But you can't hang out with the boys if the car is not paid for.
Talking about, I remember one time, man, Sarah, my homie told me, he's like, man, she paid the damn coach for these damn basketball lessons early as fuck. I could have gave him the money the day of. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, she paid that Sixers camp joint. That fake ass Sixers camp. And she paid them early. I'm like, man, you could have walked in with the money. Oh, man. I'm like, your kid ain't get no better at basketball, did he? Not really. You know what I mean? Shit corny. You know what I'm saying?
The story is more money, more problems. Don't go.
Y'all wives need to stop. Y'all doing too much.
All right. I feel attacked. I'll be quiet now. Sorry, babe. If you watch it.
Stop.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, Merv, if you ever wearing one of them camps for kids in South Carolina, you know what I mean, for this former quarterback, you know what I mean, the mom then paid the money 3 weeks early. Like, your kid sucks. He ain't never gonna play no damn football. You know what I'm saying? Paid all that money early for nothing. Terrible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Take us out, bro. Save me. I feel I'm getting attacked.
Yeah.
Mark coming for me.
I said with Grill, I can't agree with Mark. Like shit. Unless it's like I said, unless it's an APR bill, fuck that. There's no need to pay that shit early. Yeah. Yo, so this is I feel like our segments, like, just for a moment, it was like we went with our creative juices, trying something different, give some kind of format, and this was freestyle, and we talked 2.5 hours just off freestyling.
We could never get an hour and a half pod in, never ever.
Even when we try.
We can come on here and be like, hey y'all, happy Wednesday. We don't know what we're talking about. So yeah, 3 hours later. All right, y'all, good night.
That's how Wednesday work. You know what I mean? For real, Monday, you know what I mean? Shit, we gonna zip through that motherfucker quick. You know what I'm saying? Look. I like, man, don't let it be no damn playoff game or shit. That should be 45 minutes. Like, all right, look, I got a playoff game to watch. You know what I mean? We out.
We know.
Yes, we do.
Hey, but listen, this is format going forward, and it seemed like this is not going to take anything from it because we still talk about a variety of topics. We still was able to keep our personality. Still, was able to damn joke about shit. So Venus versus Mars.
Get attacked.
Yeah.
About paying bills.
Like usual. So it's gonna be Venus versus Mars segment. That's man versus woman. If I rule the world, that's if we got any situation that we had the ability and we rule the world and we could change our result. That's if I rule the world. Marvin's room. By any nigga, any goddamn woman trying to damn be slick and slide in somebody's DMs or trying to damn holler at somebody on the low that they probably ain't supposed to be hollering at. All right, that's Marvin's room, King. Unreasonable doubt. Somebody being blamed for something and just not adding up. This is some foul play going on right now. I need some more evidence. The evidence, that evidence, there's something wrong with that shit. 2 plus 2 is 3. All right, that's reasonable doubt. King's disease. Shout out to the men for doing good shit. Queens get their money. Shout out to the women for doing good shit. And our topic would change every Wednesday. So how our topic changed would change the category segment banner for that. But here's the state. Venus versus Mars. If I rule the world, Marvin's room, King's disease, Queens get the money, and reasonable doubt. So
no doubt.
So y'all make sure y'all stick with us. We are here again Monday. Monday will be Stacks and Nick J. They're gonna be talking. They talk. P Valley is back on Tuesday. We missed P Valley last Tuesday. I know I did. I hit the group chat like, yo, what's going on? Bro, talking about they on a break. No, ain't no break. I need to find out what's going on with Terica. Like, come on, stop playing.
A lot of y'all was real mad. Like, what you mean P Valley ain't on? Like,
the way Lou Murder hopped on Uncle Clifford porch and was like, I am not okay crying. That was me on Tuesday because I definitely was like, Sunday, where's my P Valley? So Sunday was a bad day, and then we'll be back here Wednesday talking our talk, and I'm gonna try not to get attacked.
Stars will always take breaks. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of shows that we love on Stars, but they always gonna take fucking breaks. So just get used to it. It's terrible, I know. You know what I mean? Because after P Valley, they're gonna take breaks. You know what I mean? With Raising Canaan, then they're gonna take breaks with BMF, and so on and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Yeah, I guess.
It don't even have to be a holiday. They just take fucking breaks. Stars, stop your bullshit.
Right.
Show the shit.
Right. We sit here angry. Like, where the fuck is P Valley? Yeah. Anyway. Final words, Mark. What you got?
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'll just go with I'll go right to what we talked about last. Listen, you don't have to pay no bill, especially though not some insignificant bill 30 days early. I'm like, probably your kid sucks at football and basketball. There's no reason to pay the camp a month in advance. He's not going pro. He's not going college. Shit, he's probably not even going high school. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You can pay that. You can pay them on time that day. That's not a bill you need to pay early. I'm sorry. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Never mind what Mark said. Pay them bills early because you never know when life hits. And if you decide to come broke or God forbid something happens to you and you don't have a bill paid, now you got to borrow some money from Merv and pay him back on the 30th because if not, on the 1st, he's looking for your ass. That's
Becca, we really worried about, you know what I mean, for real, the Sixers camp that ain't teach your kid ain't learned nothing about basketball and he still sucks. You do not have to pay the Sixers camp early. You just don't. He sucks, and that's what it's going to be. He's going to do something else for you, but it won't be basketball, okay? That's all we're trying to get out there. Shit.
Mark said, fuck y'all kids.
Like, man, the motherfuckers who can hoop, you know what I mean? They let them kids in free anyway. So if they ain't letting your kid in the camp, then obviously he ain't that good. All right? You don't got to pay them early. Stop.
I'm ashamed. Go ahead, Merv.
Oh shit! Beck, you did your part of the show, so you going after me? You going after me?
No, I did mine already. Fuck what Mark said. Pay them bills on time. Period.
Yo, you know what? My main thing, my main issue was, niggas, why you gotta do better than sneak out your goddamn house 12 o'clock at midnight to hit the ATM up, yo. Like it gotta be a better way than that.
That can't be life.
That can't be life.
Well, I mean, now you can like transfer shit online, but I mean, before though, you really had to sneak out the crib and do all that shit. You could do this shit from your phone now, but you know what I mean? Shoot, back in the day, you know what I mean? Yo, that shit hit at 12. You know, look, y'all, let me find an ATM that's safe. You know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead and get the money out. Terrible, man. We showing up at ATM at the same time. Difference is you get money to hide from your wife, and I got women in the car with me. You know what I'm saying? You know why I'm getting the money out. Shit.
Boss.
Yo. Well, y'all know what the hell we're going to be talking about every goddamn Wednesday. So if y'all see something that falls in our category that you want to discuss, send it to us in a Facebook Messenger and let us know, and we got them add to it. All right. So shout out to Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Shout out to, was it Streams? I think it's Stream.
Yeah, Strum. Yep.
Web.com, channel 6.
Mile High Radio. People working with in the background. All right. Shout out to Sean Stacks, Tina B, Nick J, Street Team General Ty. Shout out to everybody. Facebook group, 1,100 members. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the people that's in the comments today. Yo, on that note, we out this bitch.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Yeah, about to get the whole show